All right, we're going to try this again. What's up, Boop Shoop? Sorry to everybody that had to suffer through part one. At least the audio is good. Gonna wait for somebody to get up in here and let me know, like, how the quality of the stream is. Because I don't want to, like, continue if it's glitching out. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my phone. Nobody's in here. I'm gonna assume that the stream isn't working. If nobody comes in here in a little bit, I'm just gonna... Oh, you're in here. What's up? Is it glitching out? Is it glitching? What's up, Carmen? What's up, Kurt? What's up? Here I am again. Oh, thank God it's good. No glitches at all. Thank God. The first stream was so bad, you guys. It was so bad. I'm ashamed to leave it up. Honestly, the only reason I'm leaving it up is because I really don't want to go through that again. And there were some really good readings. The audio was fine. So yeah. Hopefully we got that sorted out. So we're just going to have to do, we're doing part 2. We're doing Virgo through Pisces. So just so everybody knows. Part 1, I got through Aries through Leo. Leo even got cut off before the read was over, but hey, it is what it is. So let's kick it off with some boops for Virgo. Where are you at, Virgo? Where are you at? Right here. All right, Virgo. So glad to hear there's no glitches. That was really distracting. Yeah, that's all good, Kurt. Like, you don't have to kick it for the whole stream, yeah. I'm surprised you even, like, watch these things. All right, so Virgo rising. You're hosting this new moon in your 8th house. The sun just entered your 8th house. This is solarizing your freaky naughty sector. Your sector of deep intimate merging, joint finances. You know, merging together with others, energetic exchanges. It's a very obsessive, compulsive, like heavy breathing aspects you got going on. This new moon sextiles Pluto in your 5th house of creativity, lighthearted dating, kids, you know, sex, parties, recreation, playful competition. And again, kids, if you have them, you know, like you could be feeling pretty intensely about somebody or something. You know, like something's got your, I mean, you could call it spidey senses, but this is definitely some heavy breathing math for Virgo rising. You could be feeling pretty intensely about partnerships in general, merging together with others. That's pretty intense. That's do or die. You know, you could be dealing with investments. This is very lit energy, though. I mean, it's definitely beautiful, but it's also real intense, you know? So it's very do or die, especially around love interests, where things are going, where are they going, you know? Do or die, make or break. So this is definitely intense, spicy energy for Virgo rising at this new moon. And you could definitely be focused on, you know, merging together with others, power dynamics and relationships, like where things are going, essentially. And if you have kids, you know, you could definitely be thinking about their future, the long-term, like, security of situations. But yeah, this new moon is sextile Pluto in your 5th house. So this is risk-taking. You know, some of you definitely have your eye on a prize. You've got your eye on somebody or something, and you could be feeling pretty intensely about it, and it could feel like a gamble, you know, something could feel like a gamble here, but at the same time, you could also be equally, like, very excited, but also very vulnerable. Mars is forming a trine to Saturn, phasing out the nasty square that it's been making to Neptune, so things are getting more stable for you. And, you know, this trine begins between your 10th house and your 7th house. And then at the end of the week, Mars dips in to your 11th house of friendships, social networking, social media, exes, and future happiness goals, and all of that. Your dreams, and it's the house of gains as well. So that happens at the very end of the week. Middle of the week, Pluto moves from your 5th house to your 6th house of health, work, service, your daily routines, fitness, diet, pets. Big changes happening in this area for you. You're going to get a teaser of Pluto's 20-year transit, the next 20 years essentially. Pluto's giving everyone a teaser for about 3 months. It's entering your 6th house, you know, which you traditionally rule, Virgo. The 6th house is very Virgo themes. You know, this is health, diet, fitness, work, routines, pets, your daily rhythms, your daily routines. So there could be some huge changes going on here for you in your daily routines, work. It also rules crisis and crisis prevention, elimination, purification, cleansing, purging. So there could be things that come up for you, you know, during the next 20 years. Like, it's going to be really important that you take care of your health, take care of yourself very well, and, you know, your loved ones, your pets. And you could also experience a lot of changes to your daily rhythms, your work, your routines. All the little details of life are going to carry extra magnitude and extra importance. So don't underestimate the little things in the coming years. So you're going to get a little teaser here until June 11th. You know, basically Pluto is going to be weaving in and out, you know, of Aquarius and Capricorn, until I think it's you guys can check my blog. I think it's November 2024. I think it's November 2024. Whereas it finally leaves Capricorn, like, for the last and final time in our lifetime. So these are big. This is a big deal, though. Pluto entering Aquarius, Pluto shifting is a big deal for everyone this week. And yeah, so you're gonna get a little bit of a teaser here of what the next couple of decades are going to bring to you. So that's a big deal. So your daily rhythms, the little things, you know, all of that is going to take on extra magnitude. Finally, at the end of the week, Mars enters your 11th house of friendships, social networking, you know, and your future happiness goals. It's in trine to Saturn in your 7th house of partnerships. So this is kind of a stabilization process. You could be getting more stable, you and partners, maybe work partnerships. It could be any, you know, 7th house is any partnerships of all kinds fall into the 7th house. So this includes business partners as well. But yeah, things can be getting more stable for you towards the end of the week in regards to what your future is going to look like, who's going to be there with you, and building bridges between yourself and others through some pretty unique circumstances and shared happiness goals. So you'll be able to get a feel for, like, who's willing to work with you and how. You could be building dreams. You and partners, either work or personal, can be focus on building a vision of your future together. In some way, shape, or form, things can start feeling a little bit more stable in regards to that at the end of the week, which is great for everybody. Some of you, this means like phasing out certain things. It's getting real make or break and do or die, you know, for Virgo. So yeah, you may have been confused as to like where certain things are going. For some of you, this has involved your career as well. Your long-term career trajectory has been maybe confusing. Some of you, this has been status, or the status of certain relationships has been confusing. You could be going in on investments together with others. Others of you you're getting ready to take some risks with money, with investments, or with intimacy. Things could feel kind of high risk right now as well. So with Pluto entering your sixth, this also can be, there can be a little bit of an elimination process happening. Also some reality checks and a need to sort of phase certain things out, eliminate things that are unrealistic, that aren't working. Something can call your attention to, you know, your daily rhythms or your work or your routines in some way, shape, or form. But this can also be releases and letting go, because this is your 6th and 12th house axis. And the 12th house presides over releases, endings. So yeah, this is pretty intense. You have a pretty intense new moon. It's spicy, but it's full of like energy. It's full of like, it's very lusty for some of you. It's very lusty. It's, you know, things can feel kind of like high risk, or there's a lot of intrigue for some of you. Some of you are dealing with kids that are like growing up and they're getting like adventurous, and they're, you know, it's going to be different for all of you. Some of you, this involves lovers, you know, plain and simple. And you could feel drawn to people that are very intense, very high risk, or there's situations that feel very intense, you know, and it's going to call for some serious changes maybe to your routines, your daily rhythms, how things have always been. But things are definitely getting more stable with Mars trining Saturn, you know, between your 10th and your 7th houses. Saturn rolling into your 7th house definitely brings out the need to be realistic about partnerships and relationships. So you could be kind of, some of you, this involves an elimination process going on, you know, between you and partners. With the 8th house, you know, it's a water house. It can preside over just like things changing, transforming, ending, sometimes dying of natural causes. You know, things can kind of come home to roost here in the 8th house. It's very intense. It's make or break. It's do or die. And things can feel real high risk here with the sextile to Pluto and then your 5th house. Some of you are willing to go all in some type of way in partnerships, while others of you are going all out. So let's get into the cards and see what comes out for you, Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Oh, Ivory, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, Virgo rising. It's definitely going to be real important to take care of yourself, your health, your well-being, your diet. All the little things, you know, take on huge importance. Ask Leo rising, who's wrapping up, you know, a Pluto transit through the 6th house. Sometimes Pluto through the 6th house can bring health crises, surgeries, things like that. I mean, I don't want to fearmonger or anything. Basically, it just makes health very important, you know. And rather than waiting to go, you know, for instance, get your blood nutrient levels checked, as just an example, when you're feeling not well, getting wellness checks can be helpful. Just paying attention to your nutrition, your diet, your fitness, and all of that takes on extra importance with Pluto in the 6th house. All the little things. And addressing things at root causes, which typically, that's not, you know, that's not usually typically done in conventional meds. You know, they're oftentimes it's just like, here's a pill, you know, or here's a surgery or whatever. But the root causes of things are typically never addressed. I mean, if you have like a physician or whatever that has an awareness of nutrition, like that's a good physician, you know, like. But yeah, pets can also stand out as, you know, like pay attention to their health as well. Like it's all about the little things. Look, crisis and crisis prevention. Pluto through the 6th house. So all the little things are gonna, they all matter. All right. What do we got for you? 7 of Pentacles. So waiting. You could feel real invested in something or someone, and you're kind of waiting. There's a bit of a plateau energy here. Page of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So this is very sensitive. You could be waiting for communications, a message. It's like you've got your antenna extended. Some of you are dealing with a child. This could be a child or someone younger than you. Others of you, this is someone you're interested in romantically. You're waiting for them to message you. And then we have the Empress. Beautiful energy. This is gorgeous. Yeah, we currently have Venus in an earth sign, which is trine all your Virgo placements. So that's really lovely. So this is Venus energy. Page of Wands under that. Some of you are dealing with someone that you feel like is real gorgeous, real beautiful, or this is your own energy. Okay, we got Page of Wands there. We have, 9 of Pentacles reverse under that. There could be a little insecurity, confusion. Whoever this is a real mystery. This is Pisces energy, which is Virgo rising 7th house of partnerships. So partnerships can be a little bit of an intrigue. You're very attached to something or someone here. 4 of Pentacles. Hard at work. Working a lot. And 3 of Cups. Some of you want to get together with someone, gather with someone, or reconcile, or reunite, or have a party. And then we got King of Wands reverse under that. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Heartbeat of the breeding. Hesitant to give more to a situation. Some of you are worried about a lost opportunity. Ace of Pentacles reverse. What's your challenge this week? 5 of Cups reverse. So there's a need to just sort of accept certain things, maybe get over disappointments, kind of let things go, forgive, release, move on, and accept. What's driving this whole situation? 3 of Pentacles. So this could be a work situation for some of you. Others of you are trying to build a bridge together with others. Recent past, skirt. So, oh wow, 8 of Wands reverse. So communications could have, you know, kind of came to a halt in the recent past. Maybe you experienced some delays or frustrations in communications. Possibly even some jealousy for some of you. Could have been like coming from somewhere, whether it was coming from within you or dealing with individuals that were exhibiting that. But usually this is just delays, halts, delays, particularly in regards to communications. You're hanging in there. Knight of Pentacles, very practical energy coming through here. Some of you are dealing with changes at work that are disappointing. What's the near future? Paranoia, so scared Bob. Looks like you're kind of on edge here in the near future, a little bit scared, maybe a bit paranoid. Guarded, or you're dealing with someone that's like this. Okay, 8 of Swords reverse is your approach. So you could be breaking free from feeling ghosted, trapped, like stuck in your head, or deliberately kind of deprived of information. What do we got in your environment? 2 Pentacles reverse. So this is like disorganization. It's kind of disarray. It's overwhelm. Someone could be dropping you, dropping something, or you're dropping someone or something. You're hoping to hear from someone or get clarity, communication, or a victory in a situation. It seems like I'm talking to Virgos and Virgo rising people that are waiting for a message or a word, news, some kind of clarity. And outcome, wow, 4 of Wands. So there's that stability that I was talking about. We have Empress at the base of the reading. So what I'm seeing right off the bat is things are not as bad as you fear. Some of you are a mother. That's not going to be for everyone. I only say that because the Empress, she's usually like, in some decks, she's literally pregnant. But yeah, that's a very nurturing, caring energy at the base of the read. This is stability. Some of you are you could be having a sort of homecoming, going to someone's house, having someone come home, or like there's a sort of celebration or point of stability in this outcome. Let me clarify. Why is your challenge the Five of Cups in reverse? Your challenge seems to be to overcome a disappointment here. What is this? Oh, wow. Queen of Cups reverse. So this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This is an emotionally unavailable person. Could be a water sign. Doesn't have to be. It's just an emotionally unavailable person. Or emotional insecurity. Let me clarify your approach. King of Wands reverse. You're kind of disappointed in someone. You could be disappointed, or you have really, really high standards. Somebody maybe hasn't lived up to your expectations, or something is disappointing you here. And you're trying to set yourself free. Death. Wow. So it's do or die. Make or break. This is Scorpio energy. Some of you are disappointed in a Scorpio, or you're dealing with a Scorpio. Someone with Scorpio in their big three. Sun, moon, or rising. Venus. Doesn't matter. This is just make or break. This is, you've had it. You're feeling real intensely about something. Let me clarify your environment. You definitely, I'm talking to Virgos that want change. Something is definitely like not meeting your standards. You're kind of pissed, or let me clarify this environment. Queen of Wands. Interesting. Wow. So this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is someone you're very attracted to, or someone that's very attractive, very magical. You could be dropping this person, or this person is dropping something or someone. This is a couple. I'm talking to a Virgo. You could be in a couple, but you're not happy. You're like disappointed with something. You want something to change. You've been hanging in there, it looks like, for a while. Let me clarify the Queen of Wands. Sagittarius energy. So there we go. Temperance. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is someone that's got one foot in, one foot out of a situation. They're very peaceful. They're very patient. They have a sense of purpose, meaning in their life. They're also shining and glistening in their own destiny. It's just like, this is like a beautiful angel. I don't know. Let me clarify this. Oh, they're just like hard at work. Whoever this is, they're just working. Eight of Pentacles. You're not happy with something here. You're like disappointed. Let me clarify your approach. You're kind of insecure in this situation for some reason. Nine of Pentacles reverse. You're dissatisfied. Let me clarify the Three of Pentacles. You feel blocked from being able to build a bridge with this person. You've been hanging in there. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, Ivory. I love you. That's so sweet of you. So you're hesitant to give more to a situation. You've been hanging in there. You've been being like real practical. Enduring. Nine of Swords. It's like you're just focused on your work, your grind, what's right in front of your face, but for some reason you're losing sleep over whoever this person is. You're not happy. You're disappointed. You want change. This person's just vibing and they're just at work. Let me clarify the near future. This is paranoia. Oh, you feel alienated from this person. That's your own card. Hermit, reverse. You feel alienated. It's starting to actually drive you. Is this person like not talking to you? What is this? Let me clarify this. Five of Swords reverse. This person's like conflicted inside, either about you or something. What is this? About coming out of the cold with you. Five of Pentacles reversed. Let me clarify the outcome, because it's like it goes from all of this like intense energy to all of a sudden there's stability. What does this mean? Clarify the Four of Wands. The Page of Wands. You're going to hear from somebody. You're getting good news in this outcome. Somebody either reaches out to you or you reach out to them. This is good news. Some of you hear from a child or someone younger than you. Others of you, this is a love interest. Let me clarify the Page of Wands. Devil. Jesus Christ. That's okay. So Capricorn energy. Some of you, whoa. You could be tempted by someone, or you're like obsessed. You're like obsessing. What does this mean for Virgo? Oh, wow. This is sad. Nine of Cups reverse. Let me clarify your approach. You feel like your hand is forced. You feel like you're forced to, I don't know, are you like quadruple texting? What is this? Why are you feeling like your hand is forced? Because of the delays. Happiness. The delays or the taint, so your happiness feels tainted. And it's making you feel a lack of confidence. It's impacting your self-esteem, your self-worth, your sense of vitality. There's something here about this that is making you feel very, very intensely. That's all I can really see. Let me clarify this vibing ass individual in your environment. What is this person's deal? Like what? Oh, King of Pentacles reverse. So we got another dude in the mix. We got another energy in the mix. Or this person is just really focused on themselves. Their stability, or they're dealing with instability in their life. What does this mean? That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, wow. More couple energy? You gotta be kidding me, Virgo. So there's two people here. This person could be dealing with an earth sign, another like Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Others of you, this is a partnership that's been on the rocks for a minute. Or you and this person, it's like you're both insular or off in your own separate worlds. Or this person has a whole ass, like, what is going on here? What I'm getting is there's certain things are not shared. There's a couple here. There's too many couples. Clarify the Devil and the outcome. This is throwing in the towel. This is exhaustion. This is very draining, whatever this is. It's very draining. What I'm seeing is you felt blocked from being able to build a bridge with someone. There could be another energy with the Three of Pentacles here. Either this is a work situation, a project, or a bridge you're trying to build with one person, or there's more than one energy in the mix here. I can see why there's hesitancy to give more to a situation. Let me clarify your outcome. What does this mean? Burden of dicks. This is a burden. Some of you feel like you're the one carrying like all the passion, all the work, or someone else feels that way. Some of you feel like you need to close something out. Others of you feel like you've taken on too much, or someone you're dealing with feels like they've taken on too much. I just saw the Lovers reverse and the Eight of Cups on the ground. Some of you there's a disunity between you and someone that's making you feel like you need to walk away, and it's like you don't want to. What does the Four of Wands mean? Others of you, what this Four of Wands is that maybe you're in, what's the Ten of Dicks? You feel frustrated. This is like frustrated. Some of you are sexually frustrated. Others of you, someone else you're dealing with is real buck wild. There's like a lack of motivation. Some of you feel weighed down by delays here. Basically, what I'm getting off of your reading is something's becoming very make or break. Let me clarify your approach. You feel blocked, particularly in regards to communications. Let me clarify your hopes and fears. Five of Wands reverse. Some of you want the truth. You either are scared that there's something's being swept under the rug. Some of you feel like something's being swept under the rug. Page of Cups. You want to hear from this person. You want to communicate with this person. It's like you want to know what's going on. Yeah, I see the High Priestess and the Seven of Swords just flew out on the ground. So some of you feel like someone is sneaky, secretive. Let me clarify your approach. It's like this emotionally unavailable person. Aries energy. So brick wall. Some of you have been really stoic in the face of all of this. Others of you are dealing with someone that's really armored up to the T. Like they're just, you can't reach them. Their emotions are kind of, they're a brick wall. Let me clarify the recent past. King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Either you're in the recent past, like you were in love. And not talking to someone, so like you were getting some kind of perspective on love, on your feelings, on something or someone. Maybe a water sign for some of you. Walking away. There's the Eight of Cups. Some of you were like feeling like you need to sacrifice something for someone you love. Yeah, wow. Two of Cups at the bottom of it. This is very make or break energy. Either things are gonna like go to the next level. Some of you, this involves even something like a marriage, a higher level of commitment, moving in together. I don't know what it is, but it looks like you're trying to build a bridge with someone, but you feel blocked. Either because there's long distance for some of you with the Wheel of Fortune reverse here, or some other karmic blockage. It's starting to make you feel insecure, whatever this is. And there's too many couples. There's two couples that have come through. Very weird. All I can see is you're not satisfied with something. Let's get you advice for this week. What does Virgo need to hear? Shit. Sorry, you guys. What does Virgo need to hear? I feel like this is going to be a weird week for everyone with how it's starting out on my channel. It's just one of those weeks where it's like there's so many ingresses that nobody can really expect anything to go like normally. We got Bountiful Nature coming out. That's about spending time in nature. Let's get one more. And Declutter. With clean energy food at the bottom of the deck. That's so weird because Pluto's entering your 6th house, Virgo rising. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars. Do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. Then we have Declutter. This is all very 6th house, like if Pluto into the 6th house. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. And then we have clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. And then we have no more complaining. This is all very 6th house stuff. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Yeah, some of you, you've been passively maybe enduring, just kind of suffering in silence and suffering in stoicness and just putting on like a tough face, you know, dealing with an unsatisfactory arrangement or situation and just kind of privately enduring. Maybe you need to like grit your teeth a little bit. Maybe you need to like either do something about a situation or actually communicate. You could be kind of conflicted about voicing like what you're really feeling. I mean, maybe you need to like be honest about something here, or actually, in the very least, if you don't want to talk about it, just act on it. Let me clarify this outcome for you, Virgo, because your reading is intense. Fear of unknown. Two of Wands reversed. Back to the drawing board. There's a lot of unknowns here around maybe like, yeah, and scary. Like, this is, you're just wanting to maintain whatever stability you do have. Four of Pentacles. It's very close off energy. You feel kind of like, some of you are repressing a lot of emotions, or you feel like emotional repression is kind of the answer. I don't know. I just think it's weird because, I mean, your outcome is actually really a good card. The Four of Wands. This is about stability, taking things to the next level, but there's something here that maybe needs to be talked about because some of you, all this repression is not good. We have Devil clarified by the, you know, sad chonky boy. That's a lot of repressed emotions. That's, I mean, I don't know. That was an intense reading. A lot came through there. We're going to have to definitely, like, circle back around when we do the you and them reads, and also, like, who and what's coming towards you. I'm going to do my best to just get the whole series that I do every week up this week. It's been a lot. But yeah, some of you are real attracted to someone. They could be kind of cold or emotionally unavailable. There's, like, a sadness here. You're hesitant to give any more to a situation because some of you have really, like, endured a lot here. You've just kind of, like, hung in there and been real patient, real practical. I don't know. You get a strong attraction to someone, though. The outcome was interesting to me because we had the Four of Wands, but then we had the Devil. So, I don't know what's going on, honestly. Like, I just feel like you're feeling real intensely about something. You can't stuff these things down forever. Definitely treat yourself well. Spend some time in nature. Focus on what your priorities are. We got detox your friendships under that. Focus on priorities. I mean, damn. Virgo. Wow. That was an intense reading. Not gonna be for everyone. I do my best. But that's what came out for you, Virgo. I hope you have a beautiful week. If you guys enjoy these readings, smash the like button. I'm gonna move on to Libra. It's down here. There we go. All right. Libra. All right, let's get some messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. So Libra Rising, you're hosting this new moon in your 7th house. This is a beautiful new moon for you. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. This is in your 7th house of partnerships. And it's forming a sextile to Pluto in your 4th house. Like, some of you are straight up, like, moving in together with someone. I don't know what this is. Or you could be focused on the past as well. Some of you are really in your feelings at this new moon, or you're really focused on securing, like, something, creating secure foundations with someone, with an equal partner. It's beautiful. Your new moon is looking really, really, it's something else. You could be really driven around relationships, partnerships. Some of you want to go all in and, like, really set up a beautiful life together with someone. We have Mars forming a trine to Saturn this week, finally phasing out the awkward square to Neptune. And this first starts out between your ninth house and your sixth house. And then at the end of the week, am I reading that right? Yeah. At the end of the week, Mars enters your 10th house and forms a trine between your 10th house and your 6th house. So this could see career and work situations also stabilizing, work relationships, daily routines. You could really feel by the end of this week that you've reached some sort of milestone. And there's a huge focus also on self-improvement, healing, and just reaching milestones, reaching major life milestones. Pluto. So the reason why this new moon in your 7th sextile Pluto is so significant is because right now Pluto is in the final degrees of Capricorn in your 4th house of home, family, security, the past. Your living, your nest, your living situation, and all of that. So really focus on secure foundations. The 4th house is also very emotional. It can bring up nostalgia, the past, family situations. It's very cozy. You could be definitely having a lot to think about here because Pluto has been here since January 2008. So it can really be coming in waves. The intensity of Pluto's 20-year journey through this area of your house. And you've really come a long way. And some of you, this is going to leave your foundations completely changed, but for the better. It really is an intense transformation, emotionally speaking, especially. So by Thursday, Pluto moves into your 5th house of risk-taking, of children, of fun, parties, lovers, sex, falling in love, fun, bliss, your muse. So this is it's like party time. It's party city. That's, it could also be kind of high drama as well. But your life is going to be changed through lovers, through children, if you have them. Some of you may be like welcoming like a new baby into the world, and that's changing everything. Others of you, there's just a lot of changes happening in your dating life, in your love life, or in regards to creativity, creative projects, because it also rules creative expression as well. This is a very interesting Pluto transit for you. Very intense. So lovers, kids, creativity are all highlighted for the next 20 years. So you're going to get a nice little taster of Pluto's next 20-year journey for 3 months. It'll give you a teaser until about June 11th. And it'll weave in and out between your 4th and 5th houses. So your family, your home life, your living situation, your foundations, and lovers, dating, and kids, if you have them, are going to be like a huge focus for you, and a source of change, transformation, boat rocking, and all of that. Wherever Pluto lands, it brings soul to that area. It forces you to confront the soul or the lack thereof in these areas. It's soul shaking. Pluto it hits people on a soul level. And so its transits are really, really a big deal. So yeah, it enters your 5th house starting Thursday for a nice 3-month little teaser. And at the very end of the week, Mars enters your 10th house. So this is you're really thinking about your life's legacy. You're really thinking about achievement, mastery. You're driven. This is a very ambitious Mars transit for you. Mars hasn't entered your 10th house for over 2 years. So this area being energized, it's really basically the spinal column, which Libra rules the spine. The spinal column of your chart is really stimulated at these transits. Very, very much so, especially considering Pluto wrapping up a transit in your 4th house, while, Mars enters your 10th and energizes a sector that hasn't been energized in over 2 years. So your life's calling, your life's purpose, your life's meaning, you could be really driven to reach a pinnacle of achievement and really, really level up your whole life, you know, across the board. Partnerships, your nest, your living situations, your passions, your, you know, what makes you feel alive. Major self-improvement as well, with Mars and Saturn forming a trine between your 10th and your 6th houses. Some of you are leveling up at work. You could be getting a raise, a promotion, or you're very, very driven at work. It's kind of like you're achieving milestones. So very ambitious and driven Mars transit for Libra rising, kicking off at the very end of the week. So yeah, you've got a lot going on. I mean, this is really beautiful. It's very intense. Some of you are, you know, really, really snug as a bug in a rug with a partner here. You could really be like feeling some type of way here. At the very least, you're experiencing a lot of benefits through partnerships, meeting new people, etc. Business partners, personal. The 7th house rules partners of all kinds. Yeah, that's where you're hosting this powerful new moon. You know, and if it's not manifesting as you snug as a bug in a rug, this is an excellent time to manifest, to get into alignment with that, to focus on manifesting that if that is something that you are wanting. Beautiful configurations for you. Mars is wrapping up a transit in your 9th house. That's been all about exploration, study, learning. Some of you have really, really energized your spirituality, your beliefs, you know, your spirituality and philosophy of life. A love of learning here. Travel has maybe been on your minds. Some of you have really questioned your beliefs quite a lot. But things are starting to finally feel more stable, and I'm loving the Mars-Saturn trine this week, you guys. I'm so happy Mars is leaving Gemini. Even though for Libra, that's actually been really, Libra placements, that's actually been really nice because it's been in trine, you know, to your Libra and your air placements. My Mars is in an air sign, like my Mars is in Aquarius. So in that sense, like I haven't really, it hasn't been terrible, but God, it's been an intensely frazzling transit, especially during the squares to Neptune that it's made throughout its journey. I'm just happy to see it finally leave a sign that it's been in for over half a year. I'm a little fatigued. I'm over it. And I'm sure Gemini is too. All the Gemini placements, they're like, please just leave. Get out. Good riddance. Yeah, it's nice. So yeah, you could be achieving some milestones, Libra. Some of you, this involves a health situation as well. You know, really getting on top of things in your life. Like, or at work. Some of you are birthing a project. Others of you are birthing like a literal baby. I don't know. Or maybe you already have. Like, it really depends. You could be welcoming in new people into your world that are, it's just new members of the family for some of you. It's going to be different for all of you, but it's very intense. Pluto in your 4th is very emo. It's very emotional. Changing your life, it's changed your life at a foundational level. All right, Libs, let's see what comes out for you. Beautiful. 9 of Pentacles right off the bat. So you could be feeling really good. This is vibing. Some of you are like, you're like, cash me outside. Like, you're just vibing. This is beautiful. You could be feeling really self-sufficient, really good, treating yourself, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Oh, we got King of Swords reverse. And then, 3 of Wands reverse. There could be a lack of communication. Some of you could be dealing with someone that's real independent. Maybe you're running out of patience with them. Others of you, you're running out of patience with a non-communicative individual. Or conversely, you're really independent and you're not communicating with certain people. You're keeping quiet. You're keeping your plans to yourself. Or you're impatient to hear from someone. We have the World under the Three of Wands reverse. There could be long distance involved here. You could be dealing with people at a distance. Some of you are feeling a little bit left out of the loop. Snowed out, iced out, ghosted, or you're just waiting. You're waiting. We got Two of Cups under that. Wow. Wheel of Fortune under that. There's a lot of positive stuff happening. You could be nervous, though. So Mercury energy, Magician. Yeah, this secretiveness. Some of you are waiting for news. What do we got at the heartbeat of the read? Some of you feel ignored or underconfident. Six of Wands reverse. You could want someone's attention, but you feel like they're not giving you attention, or you feel like you're not being acknowledged properly. What's your challenge? Waiting. Seven of Pentacles. The fact that you're really invested in something. Some of you are worried you're wasting your time. Driving this whole situation. Seven of Swords. So this is Moon in Aquarius energy. This is real sneaky. Some of you are avoiding someone, or you're dealing with someone that's sneaky and avoidant and just trying to get away with something, or it's just real stealth and slippery. Recent past, we have Queen of Pentacles reverse. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Some of you were overworking, or there was an imbalance between your work life, your family life, your home. You know, it was maybe having a hard time like staying on top of everything. You could have been focused on self-nurturing in the recent past. Maybe physically you were feeling a little bit under the weather and needing to focus on taking care of yourself and just kind of, you know, keeping your energy to yourself, crowning you. Or you were dealing with someone that wasn't feeling well. So we have Scared Bob in the reverse crowning you. So this slippery energy is making you feel paranoid. Some of you are watching your back. I don't know. That's weird. What's in the near future? A fuckery-free zone. You're like, what's going on here? You're like, enough. You're drawing some lines, drawing some boundaries. You're definitely in the near future in a mode of, you know, cutting through any sort of confusion. Your approach. Oh, wow. Interesting. So we have the King of Pentacles reverse. Which we have this in the recent past. So some of you may be feeling a little bit like you need to exercise control over a situation. Some of you are dealing with some financial or physical instability, maybe even a health issue for some of you. Not going to be for all of you, but you could also just be focused on yourself right now. In your environment, we have Two of Swords. You could be dealing with other Libras or Libra placements. This is stalemate. Stalemate. So stalling, not shot calling. Somebody's like trying to buy time, or there's just kind of a delay, a stalemate here, indecision. In your hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Swords, very similar to Virgo. You're hoping to hear from someone. You're waiting for a communication, or you want a victory. You want to cut through confusion and chaos. Outcome, Six of Pentacles, gorgeous. So this is it. This is someone, you know, setting up equal give and take. You could be a little bit impatient. Some of you are questioning. You're like kind of losing faith in a situation, feeling a little bit underconfident as we come into the week. Maybe a little bit needing to self-nurture. You could also be the one trying to buy time. Let me clarify. We got a couple coming through on the board. King and Queen of Pentacles. Both in the reverse. This is interesting. Let me clarify your approach. A lot of Pentacles coming through as well. Let's clarify your approach. You're trying to take control of your life and take control of a situation. The Emperor. It's like you want to stay in control of your empire here. Some of you are trying to keep on top of your practical affairs, your health, your wealth, your finances. Things could be in a state of kind of chaos or disarray. You're hoping to sort it all out. What's the Seven of Swords all about? The Judgment card. Okay. So, let me clarify this. You're hesitant to give more to a situation, or someone else is. It's almost like somebody's trying to ignore either being judged or ignore being accountable. It's like they're trying to run away from having to make a decision or something. Let me clarify your challenge. This lack of communication, so waiting, King of Swords reverse, waiting. The fact that you're invested in something and you're waiting is your challenge. There's a lack of communique here. What's with the paranoia all about? What is this here for? Okay. Some of you are worried about being manipulated emotionally. Others of you, you're trying to play your cards really close to your chest, or somebody else's lack of emotional availability is making you feel paranoid. Others of you are worried about manipulation, or somebody's evasiveness is making you moody this week. Let me clarify the near future. Devil reverse. It looks like in the near future you're detaching, you're breaking free, you're basically reclaiming your power in a situation. Some of you are like calling someone out. Okay, whoa. Knight of Wands. You could be distancing yourself from somebody that you feel like is really in and out, in and out. Others of you, what is this? Five of Wands. You're distancing yourself from disputes, disagreements, drama, or you're sorting out a lot of disparate elements, competing elements. Others of you, you're stabilizing a situation. You're trying to bring calm and clarity. Let me clarify the Two of Swords in your environment. Nine of Pentacles. So this is a real independent, self-sufficient, well-off individual, single or highly desirable in the very least, but they're indecisive. The Star. This is someone you really admire, whoever this is. This is Aquarius energy. This person's very self-sufficient. They're well-off. They could be kind of well-known in your community. Or they're very, they're in the public eye somehow. Some of them can be famous, ghetto famous, so they're on social media. They're just very visible somehow. Or you just really admire this person, or this is someone that's healing. Or they're a healer for a living. Like, what is this? Let me clarify the Star. High Priestess reverse. This is someone very quiet. They're very private. They have secret passions. They keep a lot to themselves. They keep their private life private. They seem otherwise like unfettered by anybody. They're not dependent. It's like they don't have to answer to anybody. This person is just kind of their own agent, but they have there's a lot you don't know about this person. Yeah, there's delayed happiness. This person could also be depressed privately. There's someone here that, wow, Eight of Pentacles reversed. This person works a lot, or they're kind of a perfectionist. They're privately kind of tormented. They come across as if they have it all together and everything's fine. But privately, they actually have a lot going on. They're real hard on themselves also, whoever this is. They're really hard on themselves. They seem like they have it all together, but they're actually depressed. Like this person's kind of depressed. Let me clarify the outcome. Wheel of Fortune. This is beautiful. So this is gorgeous. So this is equal give and take between you and someone. You could get blessed up. Someone could be real generous with you this week, Libra. Or you get a change in regards to, some of you get a benefactor. Someone invests in you or helps you out. Or you help someone else out. Let me clarify this outcome. Someone could help you out, yo. Wow. Knight of Cups. Someone's coming to you. You're either going to show up on someone's doorstep and sweep them off their feet, or somebody does that to you. This is like giving me knight in shining armor vibes. Let me clarify your approach. Oh, you're like aloof to certain people here. Some of you feel kind of emotionally blocked or creatively blocked. You're nervous. Somebody's making you nervous. I feel like you are let me clarify this. You're pulling your energy back. You're really focused on self-nurturing right now this week for one reason or another. Let me clarify the recent past. Basically what I'm seeing is a lack of communication or somebody else's silence or things that they keep to themselves make you nervous, or something you're keeping to yourself is making you nervous. I don't know. The world. Okay, Saturn. Some of you recently, in the recent past, like completed a process that was very physically taxing. The world and Eight of Cups reverse. And the Page of Pentacles reverse. Some of you, this involved a child or someone younger than you. Others of you, whatever this stuff was, it was real alienating. Could have involved health, your physical body, finances, work, I don't know. Outcome looks amazing. Let me clarify this outcome. Beautiful. Temperance. This is Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. A Sagittarius could come towards you. Or you go towards the Sagittarius. I don't know. This is just very healing. Very healing energy. Very peaceful. Very calm. Oh, it's a burden though. Burden of dicks. So many people are getting that in the outcome position this week. We got Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is a labor of love, whatever this is. Some of you get help, assistance, or you give help or assistance. I don't know. Let's get you a an advice card this week, Libs. What do we have? We have the power of prayer. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon divine guidance God gives to you in response to your prayers. But I don't know how else to explain this. You're getting like an angel is answering your motherfucking prayers. Like in this outcome, this is a miracle. If I ever saw it, somebody's coming in to help you. Like literally a benefactor or someone generous, kind. I don't know who this is, but it's like they're an earth angel of some kind. We got donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manifold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. And we have do the work. Oh man, Libs. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Which makes sense. Because at the very end of this week, Libra rising is beginning a very ambitious Mars transit. Mars in your 10th house. So it's very ambitious. You're going to be very driven. Very just hugely ambitious, hardworking as well, because that Mars transit forms a beautiful trine to Saturn in your 6th house of health, work, service to others, and self-improvement. Wow, beautiful reading. If you're having a tough time, it looks like your week ends on a very positive note. You could be getting help, or you're helping other people just by being your bad and beautiful self, Libra. It looks really beautiful. So keep the faith. Stay high vibing even if you are challenged. It looks like your challenge is the fact that you're waiting, or you've been working, you're towards something and you feel like you've hit a little bit of a plateau. There could be a lack of communication between you and someone, or you feel like someone isn't telling you something or isn't saying something. And it's true. It looks like someone in your environment, whoever this is, they come across as, you know, they bring this vibration that's very beautiful and positive and glorious to the table, but privately there's a lot you don't know about this person. They keep a lot hidden, a lot of like private depression or suffering or something else that they don't let show. It looks like in the near future you want to talk about something, or you want clarity. I see in the Ace of Swords, you're hoping for communication or clarity. You could be hoping to hear from someone. But the outcome looks incredible. It was very beautiful to see. So keep your vibe high. It looks good. Libra. That was a pretty reading. You and Aries both got really, really beautiful readings. All right, we're going to keep it pushing. We're going to move on to Scorp Gang. Hopefully, if it starts like glitching out, if it's glitching out, well, you guys let me know. Let me know if it's glitching. Because the first stream was awful. It was terrible. The only reason I'm leaving it up is because the audio was okay. It was fine. But the video portion of it was just awful all the way through. All right, Scorpio. What do we got for Scorp Gang? Oh, you're still here, Kurt. Wow. So Scorpio rising, you're hosting this new moon in your 6th house of health, healing, diet, work, fitness, pets, your everyday routines, your everyday life, your lifestyle sector, your self-improvement sector. It's forming a beautiful sextile to Pluto in the final degree of Capricorn in your 3rd house of communications, text messages, thought, talk, siblings, neighbors, your local environment, and your front porch. Oh, nice. Kurt, you're a badass. So you could be having a Scorpio rising, you could be having some epiphanies in regards to, I don't know, when I look at this, it's like, some of you are really driven towards self-improvement, perfectionism. You could be really curious about different ways to perfect yourself, either physically or otherwise. Like, you could be also on a cleaning mission, or in the very least, you're very curious about different diets, lifestyles, health practices, or you're talking to someone at work. And it's as simple as that. It's going to be different for all of you, but some of you are wrapping up some things, resolving some crises, or you're just endeavoring to really just whip yourself into shape. Like, this could be a self-improvement, some sort of self-improvement regimen that you're kicking off. Others of you, I mean, this is a lot. This is a lot to take in. There could be changes going on at work, or you're really wanting to fix some things and put certain things behind you, stabilize them. Come Thursday, Pluto leaves your 3rd house of communication and enters your 4th house of home, family, emotions, people from your past, nostalgia, your foundations, your nest, your security. So that kicks off a 20-year transit. You get a taster of this until June 11th. So Pluto has been in your 3rd house, Scorpio rising, since 2008. So this is a big deal for everyone. It moving. I mean, God, I remember where Pluto was when it entered Capricorn. I remember where I was standing and everything. But yeah, you're wrapping this up. This is a long transit. It's moving into your 4th house of home, family, emotions. It's a very emotional house. So this is huge emotional transformations. It's a focus on security, your nest, your ride or dies, and your past as well. So for some of you, it's an emotional house. It's very emo. We also have Mars forming a trine to Saturn this week, which I love. This is my favorite part of this week. And this trine is beginning between your 8th and your 5th houses. And then Saturday, Mars moves into your 9th house. So some of you, this is a jailbreak. I don't know how else to explain this. But the fact that, it's forming a trine between your 8th and your 5th house right now, as I stream, still in Gemini. So in your 8th house, Some of you have been really confused, maybe about, long-term investments, intimacy, relationships. There could be some of you have literally had some freaky naughty, like really steamy stuff going on that is like the stuff of like novels. And it's been real confusing, especially during the Mars square to Neptune. It was just really confusing, very loopy, elusive, like woo-woo, right? And maybe even dramatic for some of you, just really intense, very intense stuff. Some of you at certain points just outright like exhausting or draining. But it's starting to form a trine to Saturn this week, which I love. And this is between your 8th and 5th houses initially. Like I said, the 8th house, you will be so happy to see Mars leave this part of your house. It's so, like, some of you have loved it. Like, you love the drama, but some of you are actually really going to be looking forward to things lightening up and feeling a lot more free. Like, free of certain things. Like, you could be making a break for things and really wanting to expand your horizons and embark on bogus learning journeys and get out of Dodge for some of you. Like, you could be wanting to travel or just really rise above really weighty, dramatic intensity and drama and get to the fun parts. You're going to want fun. So Mars at the end of the week enters your 9th house, still in trine to Saturn in your 5th house of lovers. And so things are getting real. Things are getting real, and it's getting to you're getting to the point where you're getting out of the muck. You're getting out of the mud this week. And it's going to start lightening up. It's going to start having more dignity. It's going to start feeling like you're more in your integrity and your authenticity. Even if that means like you're doing your own thing and you're not exactly like fitting into other people's boxes. Maybe you are, it really all depends. It's going to be different for each and every one of you, how this will manifest. But yeah, this is intense stuff. Pluto is entering your 4th. And this is a very emo house. Sometimes it's very nostalgic. So people from your past can factor in heavily, or people that you have a very strong shared history with can factor in heavily. Family could factor in heavily here. Where you live, your root system, your roots, your past. So some of you are wrapping up weird, demoralizing dating situations, love situations. Others of you, you're getting real with yourself about what you want. And so this means changing things on some significant and for some of you, foundational levels. It means truly being authentic to your soul. Wherever Pluto enters, which is your ruling planet, so its movements are especially significant for you. Scorpio rising, it rules your whole chart. And Mars is your traditional ruler prior to Pluto's discovery. But so, both of these planets are moving this week. So you're especially touched this week, Scorpio and Scorpio rising. So yeah, this is about authenticity. Pluto is about soul. And wherever it enters, it forces us to confront our soul. And for you, this is your 4th house of emotions. Like, what do you really feel? Where do you really feel safe? Who do you really crave? Who makes you feel, who is like soul family to you? It really is like calling you home. That's the best way that I could put this. It's calling you home, whatever that means for you. This is a soul calling, and it's going to be different for all of you, but it's very security oriented. It's very emotional. But things are going to start feeling more secure while simultaneously opening up. Like, your world is going to feel like, when I look at the transits you're experiencing, I'm seeing a lightening up, but also simultaneous. Like, there's a comfiness about this too. Like, it's very comfy. But also there's this new moon. It really brings out, like, some of you are really focused too on like what needs to be fixed, healed, improved. Some of you are just really focused on self-improvement, period. Others of you, scruples. There could be a bit of an existential crisis for some of you, but it's not bad. I just see you being really honest with yourself, really authentic with yourself. And also, you could be really curious. really curious about others. Some of you are really, really curious. You want to hear from someone, or you want to learn from someone, or learn about people. You're wrapping up a really long Pluto cycle in your third house. So things are getting pretty definitive here for you, Scorpio rising. And this Mars trine Saturn between your 8th and 5th houses, and then Mars moving into your 9th. This is, I mean, you guys have the spiciest configurations, Scorpio rising. But things are finally going to start lightening up at the end of the week, and feeling, the week essentially will feel more and more stable as it goes on. But you'll also get more and more honest with yourself about your own feelings, your own needs, your own desires. So yeah, by the time we end the week, you'll be in a very explorative frame. Very curious. Your curiosity is just going to be through the roof. You could be a bit anxious at this new moon, but excited at the same time as well, and kind of hypnotically drawn to certain topics or people. Very interested in learning everything you can, particularly anything that can kind of help you improve yourself. This could be involve your work life for some of you, colleagues, co-workers. I mean, Venus is also in Taurus in Scorpio rising 7th house. So relationships are a big deal right now as well. But yeah, Pluto it hits us on a soul level. So let's get into the cards, Scorpio. All placements. Let's see what comes out for you. Yeah, just thinking about, it's so funny because, I mean, I'm Cap rising, I'm hosting the new moon in my 4th house, where you're having Pluto enter your 4th house. And I mean, the nostalgia is real, because when I look back at January 2008, like, bruh, the memories, like, are pouring in, and it's been, like, a download. So we have 3 of Wands right off the bat. So you could be waiting to hear from someone, or preparing. You could be preparing for some sort of expansion in your life here. Maybe travel plans, or to embark upon some sort of journey here, or you're waiting to hear from someone. Maybe long distance is a factor. 3 of Wands. And then we have, 2 of Swords reverse. Some of you feel like your hand has been forced in some situation. Like there was, you just felt like you feel like your hand is being forced, or it's about to be. And then we have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Wow. So this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, sun, moon, or rising. This could be a powerful attraction that you feel to someone. Some of you, this is your own desire to embark upon a new endeavor, a creative project. You could be feeling really passionate, really spicy, or this is somebody that really motivates you or functions as like a muse, or somebody that really encourages you or lights you up inside. You could be real attracted to someone here, or this is literally like your own energy. What's under this? The King of Cups reverse. You could feel really attracted to someone, but either you're not emotionally available, Scorpio, or they're not, or you're keeping this secret. You're really attracted to someone, but you keep it to yourself. We got 4 of Wands under that. So you could want to come together with someone here, or you want to win. Some of you want to win someone's affections, attentions. I don't know what this is, but someone could be, there's the 8 of Pentacles. Some of you watch someone work, or you're working towards something, or you're working on yourself. You're working on like being the best version of yourself that you could be. You feel back to the drawing board here. Some of you feel alienated from someone. Hermit reverse, that's Virgo energy. The sun. You're vibing, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. Heartbeat of the read. Love. So this is gushing and crushing. You're just like overwhelmed with emotion, or you're about to be, or someone you're dealing with is. Wow. So this is a lot of feeling. Your challenge, Queen of Cups reverse. Someone here is not emotionally available, or is kind of being cold, or you're not emotionally available. Water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming through heavily. 8 of Wands at the heartbeat of this. So this is fast-paced community. This is messages of love. This is arrows of love. You could want to write someone like a literal love letter, or you're texting to someone. You want to talk to someone. You want to communicate. Or there's a lot happening very quickly here. Recent past, happy chonky boys. Some of you were really pleased, very happy in the recent past. You were focused on your wish fulfillments, your happiness, very satisfied, feeling like your wishes are fulfilled, very content in the recent past. Contentment. Crowning you. Oh, wow. 9 of Swords. This is driving you bonkers. You're climbing up the walls. Some of y'all are listening to hella Radiohead right now. Like, I don't know, but this is intense, man. Near future. So 4 of Pentacles. That's minor arcana for Capricorn energy. This is very closed off, wanting to maintain the stability that you do have. Some of you are really, you're anxious for some reason. You're losing sleep over communications. Some of you want to speak with someone. You're depressed. Some of you are up really late at night. You stay up real late to text someone, or you stay up late thinking about texting someone you'd like to. I don't know. Near future, a little bit of a... You could feel real attached to something or someone, or you're very closed off, wanting to maintain whatever stability you do have. What's your approach? King of Swords. So you're very factual, realistic. You're trying to think clearly. Some of you you're extremely intelligent, like highly intelligent. You could be professors, teachers, like, I don't know, you're just smart. You're trying to be smart about your emotions. You're trying to be detached, rational, head over heart here. In your environment, okay, we have King of Pentacles reverse. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Somebody here could be real self-focused, kind of gratifying themselves, kind of stingy in their energy. You could be dealing with someone that's real stingy. And then we have Devil reverse in your hopes and fears, Capricorn energy. Some of you want to reclaim your power. You want to take your power back. Or you want to wrench free from something toxic, dysfunctional, tempting, addicting, or binding. Some of you are trying to get out of binding contracts. What do we got in your outcome? Oh, wow. 4 of Cups. This is Moon in Cancer energy. Some of you feel some anhedonia here in this outcome. We're going to have to clarify. We have Queen of Wands at the base of your reading. So this is a very strong attraction, or it's a spicy individual or person, a very attractive individual, but they're not just, the Queen of Wands isn't just superficially attractive. The Queen of Wands she's very substantive. She's magical, you know. She's like a mythical beast. She's something else, you know. If you're like detached here, you're trying to be very critically thinking and plan things out logically, rationally. You're extremely intelligent. You're looking for truth. You're trying to be honest with yourself and those around you, even if it's difficult. Let me clarify why your challenge is the Queen of Cups reverse. Emperor reverse. You feel out of control of this situation. Some of you feel like you're dealing with someone that's excessively controlling, micromanaging, or is like inflexible or rigid, or this is you trying to control the situation. Some of you feel like you can't control who you love. And that's what this is. You're trying to control who you love or what you feel, but you're not happy. You can't force yourself to be happy in a situation that is cookie cutter just because it looks good to the world. You know what I'm saying? Let me clarify this. Ace of Cups. Five of Swords reverse. You feel conflicted about your feelings. You resent that you love somebody, that you feel what you do. Let me clarify the, what are you tormented about here? Tower reverse. You're trying to avoid a disaster, or you're avoiding somebody, but it's driving you nuts. It's keeping you awake at night. It's like some of you feel straight up haunted. Let me clarify the Eight of Wands. Some of you feel like you want to talk to someone that you feel like was the one that got away, or was like a missed opportunity. Five of Cups. You feel lost. You feel like you made a wrong decision. There's some sort of disappointment, bereavement here. Five of Cups. Others of you feel guilty for talking to someone. You're dealing with guilt. You feel guilt, or you're dealing with someone that feels guilty for talking to you. That's weird. What is this? Two of Swords reverse. You feel forced. You feel like your hand is forced, or like you're forced to avoid someone. You feel indecisive. This is, some of you even feel overwhelmed, overloaded with information, or overwhelmed with emotion this week. Let me clarify the Four of Pentacles in the near future. Ten of Pentacles reverse, or upright. So this is family, security, home, the wife, the kids, the whole family. It's like you don't want to compromise your security. This is someone you're dealing with. Let me clarify this. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Two of Cups. This is love. This is unified love. This is a partnership, a relationship. This is a strong soul connection. Oh, you do not know whether to say or go, because you feel what you feel. Some of you are married. This is getting me emotional, guys. What is the King of Swords? You're like trying not to feel your feelings. Six of Swords. Some of you are trying to move on from this. Leave this behind you. Six of Swords. Like, there's regret here, I feel, as well. Like, you feel like it's like this isn't easy, this detachment. Let me clarify your approach. Some of you are, like, wanting to travel. Oh, you got passion. Some of you know that you have to leave something behind, whether it's, like, a whole family, or whatever your feelings are. You're in a fight with yourself. You're in a fight with yourself. Let me clarify your environment. What's the King of Pentacles reverse here? The World reverse. This is someone that's not really giving anything to this, or is kind of stingy, but they still feel like they have unfinished business with you, whoever this is. Or you feel like there's loose ends that need to be tied up here. This is an unfinished story. Oh, wow. Sagittarius energy. So Earth energy, Sagittarius energy, Saturn energy. Someone here feels all thrown out of balance. And a Five of Wands reverse. They don't want to start any drama, whoever this is. They want to avoid, they're avoiding conflict, essentially. There's a conflict here that needs to be, it's like, there's an elephant in the room. And instead of hashing it out, it's just, I don't know, this is like stagnant. This is weird. It's giving me, it's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. Let me clarify the outcome. Seems like you're hoping to overcome either temptation, or if you can't, overcome fear of embracing whatever the hell it is you're full of passion here. You're trying to disconnect from you don't want to make decisions based just on passion. I can see that. But this isn't just passion. This isn't just lust. There's love here. There's emotion. There's soul here. Whatever this is. Some of you told yourself this is just lust. Yeah, wow. Whoa, we have Queen of Swords and King of Swords in your approach. So this is a unified front. Some of you are actually trying to fix a marriage. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. And the Ace of Swords. I'm talking to some Scorps that want to be like integrity farms. You want to be in your integrity. You're trying to do the right thing. Let me clarify this. Some of you want to come out of the cold with somebody, or you want to recover like a relationship that has gone downhill, gone on the rocks. But there's this coolness between you and this person. There's no passion here. Ace of Wands reverse, or there's delays, there's a lack of motivation. Something is weighing this relationship down. If there's a marriage here, it's cold. Let me clarify this environment position. Someone here is waiting for you or is invested in this. Seven of Pentacles, but they don't want to start any drama. They don't want to be a problem. So it's like they also feel breadcrumbs. Like this is one-sided and they just work. Wow. Eight of Pentacles. There's a conflict that's not being talked about. This person just works. Whoever this is, and Star. Some of them work online, or they're like on social media, or they're trying to heal something, or they're just focused on their dreams, their goals, their spirituality. This person could be really spiritual. This could be an Aquarius of significance, or this person is like, I don't know, they're like well known somehow, famous, ghetto famous, visible to the public in some way. I don't know. The Star. Let me clarify this outcome. The Ten of Cups and the Four of Cups. Let's get one more. You're thinking about someone that you feel like could have been, should have been your Ten of Cups. Or could be your Ten of Cups, but you're not. Where you're at, you're like, this isn't... Let me clarify this. You feel like you can't build a bridge with this person. There's too many people involved. Some of you are torn between security and authenticity. That's a tough spot to be. Let me clarify this outcome. The Hierophant. Yeah, I'm talking to some married Scorps that are, you're not happy. Your soul is aching. Them's the rules, is what I'm hearing. Look at this Hierophant. And Three of Swords. You're trying to heal from this. Like, you're trying to come out of feeling conflicted, but you're not happy. You want to talk to someone, just do it. Just talk to them. There's boundaries. We got Seven of Wands. I don't know. We're gonna have to get you. Like, this is your. You want to talk to this Queen of Wands person that was at the base of your reading. Whoever this is, I don't know. Just do it. Just be. I'm not even gonna. Let's ask the cards for advice. I'm not gonna even interfere with this because this is hard. Whatever this is. Oh, this is not. This is. Bruh. I don't know. Some of you want to talk to a fire sign individual, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you, it's literally just someone that you feel like would give good advice, and that's all it is. Others of you, this is like, you're in love with this person. But you feel like there's rules, or there's the, I get it. Like, this is, I don't know, this is hard. Let's, get you advice. What does Scorpio need to hear? Cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours. And no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can do anything. We have gratitude lists at the bottom of the deck. So maybe there's a need to focus on gratitude here. So Four of Cups comes up oftentimes, like, it's, some decks even call that card greed, you know, because he's being offered all of these cups and all he can think about is the cup that isn't there, you know. Let's get you one more. What's Scorpio need to hear? Declutter. Why is everyone getting that? All right, can we get Scorpio some better advice this week, please? Like, help Scorpio out, because this is... You keep getting gratitude lists at the bottom, so I'm going to read it. Let's do it. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who you are grateful for, what and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. See, that's why I stopped myself when I was like, just do it. Just talk to this person. Because I'm like, you know what? This isn't my place to say. Because some of you are unhappy for other reasons. And there's other solutions to this. There's a spiritual solution, you know? There's a tantric solution here, like, which is going within and, like, you know, recentering the reward circuitry a little bit. You know, maybe there's nothing wrong with whatever this relationship is. It just needs a little TLC, or the relationship with yourself needs some TLC. So I don't know. We have release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's success inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Scorpio, you got a really tough read. I'm looking forward to giving you guys the you and them read this week, but the astrology you guys are under is intense for Scorpio rising. Let me get some advice from the tarot for Scorpio just this week. Help Scorpio out. Eight of Swords reverse. So either you need to break yourself free from something that is confining, or you need to be open to new perspectives. Release yourself from a self-imposed, like, victim mentality, or like, I'm trapped. It's like, are you? You know, like, step into, like, a place of power, in other words. Let's get one more. Six of Wands. Just win. So, some of you... Okay. And the Knight of Cups. I don't know. The card, like... You guys, I'm so torn. I'm having like this is like a Dostoevsky novel. Like, Dostoevsky, like, writes your readings, Scorpio. On the one hand, the cards are like, just go with your soul. Like, go for it. Like, set yourself free. Like, do it. You know, if you're not happy, like, go for it. But then the other cards are like, it's like an angel and devil. Literally, you guys are fighting with yourself inside. It's like, I don't know. You're just gonna have to, like, I guess, just roll with it. Just be there for your feelings. Feel it all, you know? Just be authentic. Maybe, like, slow it down. I don't know, Scorpio. But Mars is gonna enter your 9th house. So maybe you do need to set yourself free. Either that, or you need to turn to philosophy. Your life philosophy. Your moral philosophy. You know? To set yourself free, rather than altering your externals. You know, maybe you need to tweak your internals. So it's going to be different for all of you. I'm not here to give you advice. I'm here to read the cards, not tell you what to do. This is tough. This was a tough read. It's going to be different for all of you, but yeah, you guys have been having the spiciest reads. But this time it was kind of emo. Heartbeat of the reading. What do we have? A bunch of emotion. So you're either wanting to, in your hopes and fears, you have Devil reverse. Either you want to set yourself free from a confining situation that's got you feeling trapped and bound and unhappy, or you want to set yourself free from a strong fixation, attraction, temptation, or pull, or literally some kind of, it feels like a weird, it's like addictive, it's like a soul binding, and it's got you feeling all types of weird, regret, guilt, torment, golem-like energy, just furniture perching late at night. I don't know. Some of you feel so out of control of this situation that you react by trying to kill your emotions. I mean, how sustainable is that, though? I mean, we'll see. Good luck, Scorpio. I love you guys. Huge. Y'all are some real ones. I'll say that much. Some of you are dealing with weird family situations. I don't know. Others of you, you're married. I don't know. Or someone else is. It's tough. That's tough, man. You'll sort it out. Thanks for hanging out with me, Scorpio. I will see you again. We'll be back for another round of you and them. I hope you guys have a beautiful week. And if you guys like these readings, smash the like button. I'll see you all in the next one. Let's move on to pony people. So, Sagittarius. Pony people. Pony people. So, Sagittarius rising. You're having the new moon in your playful 5th house. So, this is spicy too. Kind of the spicy. It's almost as spicy as Scorpio, but not quite. But it's pretty spicy. You guys are about to have Mars enter your 8th house, so it's getting real. You're up in the ante. Scorpio still takes the cake for, ghost pepper spice. Oh, that's a pink hand. It looks like a weird rubber glove. So, Sagittarius rising. The new moon in your 5th house. This is exciting. This is fun. It's very creative energy. It sextiles Pluto in your 2nd house of earned income, money, self-worth, self-esteem, your natural born innate gifts. Some of you are exploring your talents. You could be returning to hobbies that you previously had set aside, or, you're focused on your inspiration. You're tuning into your muse, Sagittarius rising. So this is very lit up. You could be feeling a renewal of creative passion. Some of you, if you have kids, the life of your kids are very highlighted right now. Others of you, you're really trying to figure out how to make your talents, your abilities, your skills lucrative for you. You could be very, very driven in regards to that. You could also be getting a lot of, some of you are, dealing with some spicy-ass situations that you get, some sort of thrill out of, a little bit of an ego boost even, if I may say so myself, just looking at that. I'm like, damn. I mean, you guys are, pretty spicy. You're about as spicy as Scorpio. Scorpio is rising, though. They're having a little bit of an existential crisis. But yeah, Sag rising. This new moon is in your 5th house. So this is very playful, very creative. It's about risk-taking, excitement, gambles. You're high rolling. You're high rolling right now, Sag rising. So this is exciting. This could be a renewal of a creative interest, passion, maybe a flirtation, is brewing. I don't know what's going on really for you, but it's very playful, creative, and maybe even lucrative for some of you. You could be trying to figure out how to do what you love and love what you do. And midweek, come Thursday, Pluto leaves your 2nd house, gives you a fat bankroll, leaving you loaded, leaving your bank account stacked, and it enters your 3rd house for a 3-month kind of teaser or dry run to get you acquainted to, Pluto entering your 3rd house of the mind, communication, reading, writing, siblings, neighbors, your local environment, things going on around you, your back porch, your front porch, cars, vehicles, short distance travel. This is your learning and communications axis. So reading, writing, third house, and ninth house, publishing, and all of that. Very creative energy. Some of you, so the next 20 years, you know, some major changes. You're going to do big things in this area. Some of you are going to like publish a memoir, or you're going to like put out an album, or you're going to like, you're planning some big things in this area. So I'm excited for you there. You could also be studying or intensively devouring information, you know, for the next 2 decades. But you get a little teaser of what Pluto in your third house is going to be like. Communications can be loaded. You know, you could be talking with some powerful people or exchanging secrets, dirt, you know, all of that. Like day to day, even the most superficial communications can be just absolutely packed with like intensity for some of you, or there's something taboo about it. I don't know. You could also be easily fixated on things, you know, people, news. Like you're just going to be, your mind is going to be hypnotically drawn to certain things, topics, people, and all of that. Pluto is going to bring soul. It's going to make you, force you to confront your soul, you know, in the area of the third house. So your mind, you eat what you like, you do what you want, you know, it's like you are drawn to, you have certain proclivities, run with it, you know, make the most of it. So Mars and Saturn are trining this week, and the trine begins between your 8th and your 5th house, Sagittarius, and then at the end of the week, Mars moves into, or no, that's Scorpio, I'm sorry, I'm like, Mars and like, your 7th house and your 4th house, I'm sorry, Sagittarius rising, I messed up. So yeah, it begins between your 7th house and your 4th house, so partnerships and family, and then Mars enters your 8th house, you know, and you start getting more ghost pepper level, you start kind of up in the ante a little bit on your spice, like Scorpio. So things start getting spicier and spicier and cozier. You start getting less confused about partnerships, where they're going, where they're headed, and you start getting more comfy with where they're at. But there's also something intensely taboo about this as well. But it seems like you're okay with it. I don't know. Or in the very least, you're settling into the weirdness of it all. Like, you're getting comfy with it. You're like, yeah, it is what it is. You know, you're getting cozy with it. So by the end of the week, you'll be drawn to the, you know, where the angels fear to tread, as they say, like Scorpio has been. You'll be really drawn into like taboo, like spicy mystery novel type of like material. You know, you'll just be really intrigued. You will not be able to be fake about about your desires. You will want all or nothing. 8th house, Mars in the 8th. You're definitely not going to be happy with tepid situations. Lukewarm situations, tepid situations. You're going to want complete and total authenticity or nothing at all, you know? So you'll be excited to go where angels fear to tread, beginning at the end of the week. It'll actually make you feel happy to go deep and be intimate and confront emotions, and like you'll really enjoy like confiding in people that are familiar with you. You could be focused on family, security, your nest, and definitely emotions. Authenticity, emotional authenticity is going to be your number one priority as far as your drive, your desire. You need it to live. You need it for inspiration. You need it to fuel whatever it is you're going to become obsessed with here with Pluto getting cozy in your 3rd house. It's like you need the fuel, so you can't just live a tepid life. You need complete and total emotional authenticity, you know, or get the fuck out. So that's what I'm seeing there for you, Sagittarius rising. Like, getting cozy with, like, I am what I am. Like, really going deep emotionally. And drawn in That's some intense math, man. You and Scorpio rising have been like freaking me out with your. You guys are a trip. Your math has been a trip. So yeah, it's nice because Mars forms a really cozy trine to Saturn in your fourth house of home, family, emotions, nostalgia, people from your past, you know, security, foundations, getting comfy. It also rules, you know, the fourth house also presides over endings too. So there's a lot of different ways that this can play out for you, but it's very comfy. It's almost like what I'm getting is like, yeah, things could be intense, but you'll be comfy with the intensity. You'll crave the intensity. Like, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out for you, Sagittarius, especially considering, the fact that Mars just spent so long in your seventh house, Sagittarius rising of partnerships. And then you're like, now you want things to be real. You're like ready to go all in. I just feel like you want to feel alive. So let's get into the cards. This could involve joint investments, moving in together with someone, or just getting more cozy at home with your fam. People from your past can factor in heavily into these equations. I mean, you and Scorpio rising particularly have intense. I feel like everyone's math is intense though this week, and I'm probably it's gonna get redundant hearing me say it as I look at everyone's math. All right, Sage. Let's see what comes out for you. You know what I think is most unique about this mathscape is the fact that Pluto and Mars, both planets that have associations with Scorpio, Mars being Scorpio's original ruler, Pluto being the modern ruler. So Pluto finishes up a transit in one part of the axis of everyone's chart, while Mars kind of echoes the other side of it by entering the other end of that axis where Pluto was just at. So like for instance, it leaves your second house and then Mars enters your eighth house. It's a very weird shadow dance for everyone. So the axis points are very stimulated this week. It's deep stuff. It's soulful, I'll say that much. And this is coming from somebody that I don't have a damn thing going on. It's just me and my dog and my fam. Like, same shit, different day. But my inner life is like rich, you know, it's like I feel this stuff. All right, Sage. 10 of dicks in reverse. So dropping a burden. Some of you feel like you've taken on too much and you just want to set it down. There's too many dicks. Death reverse. Okay, Scorpio energy. You could be having a tough time letting go of something, having a hard time like moving on. Some of you are afraid of change. Others of you, you're kind of like, you're just having a hard time letting go of something. Empress reverse at the bottom of the deck. So you could feel creatively blocked or dependent on other people, or just kind of not feeling something, or feeling a little under the weather, under par. Neptune under that. So Hangman reverse. This is some indecision, some delays, some stalls. Maybe some confusion as well. Loopiness. I feel like that's being phased out. Then we have Aries energy under that. So Sun, Moon, or Rising. So Emperor. Taking control of something. Making a plan. Making a decision. You could be focused on future plans. Making progress. Decisions. Some of you even are making some new discoveries, whether internally or externally. You're pretty guarded here. Vigilant. You're trying to be courageous and hang in there. Whoa. 10 of Swords under that. Yee. And the King of Wands under that. Let's see what's going on. Sage, what do we got, pony people? Devil reverse. So this is, you're taking your power back. You're reclaiming yourself. You're reclaiming your power in some way, shape, or form this week. That makes sense. Especially with Pluto wrapping up a cycle in your second house of self-worth, self-esteem. You're trying to detach from certain things that you felt like has had a hold on you, or fears, things that have held you back. Your challenge is nervousness or communications. Maybe communication is a challenge. Maybe you feel like restless in a situation, or you're nervous or stir crazy. What's driving this whole situation? Torment. Very similar to Scorp Gang. Golem-like energy. So you're up late this week. For some of you, you're pulling like late nights, or you're really tormented here. You could be having like visions from or visits from the Hat Man this week. I don't know. You're just like, Golem, my precious, like up at late. Okay, so recent past we have Sun reverse. Some of you felt like your happiness was tainted for some reason. Like, yeah, this is great, but something's missing, or maybe you were dealing with delayed happiness, or you were feeling low vitality. Like low vitality. Queen of Cups reverse crowning you. This is Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy. Some of you, wow, so you could be dealing with an emotionally unavailable person. What's in the near future? The Tiny Cup. Okay. Some of you are tripping balls over an emotionally unavailable person for some reason. You maybe want to like talk to them, or some of you want to run away, or you're scrambly here. That's your challenge. What's your approach? You're in love. Okay, I get it. There's the King of Cups. So we have a pair here, but somebody's not emotionally available, or they're real cold emotionally. You're in love, but you're in control of your emotions. You're not like a total simp or anything. You're just quietly in love, very soulful. Some of you are really in touch with your creative muse right now. Your love nature, you're very spiritual, very soulful in your energy this week. In your environment, Two of Cups reverse. So this is some sort of disunity, a breakup, a separation between yourself and someone, some sort of lack of harmony, a falling out. This is very emotional energy coming through. In your hopes and fears, boner vibes. So Ace of Wands. So you're hoping for inspiration, power, vitality, new beginnings, and new potential. And in the outcome, ouch, heartbreak. This is harsh. This was roughest read out of everyone. Why? So, I mean, I get it. Mars is about to enter your 8th house. So that's intensity, you know? That's definitely intense. Sagittarius. I just saw the Two of Wands. This could involve people at a distance, or plans or decisions that you feel torn about. All right, let's just go right for the jugular. Why is the Three of Swords in your outcome? This is either some sort of pain. You're feeling a painful separation from someone here. This is like heartbreak, or it's grief. You could be feeling grief, or you feel rejected. I don't know. What is this Three of Swords? Oh, the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so 2 threes. So there's too many people involved. Probably. Maybe 3 is a crowd, or you'd like to build a foundation or build a bridge with someone. Some of you, this involves someone you work with, or it involves a work situation. I don't know. Why is this here in the outcome? We have the Tiny Cup in the near future. So there's a message, some sort of like something, a synchronicity that happens. I don't know. What's this outcome? Sad chonky boy. So there is some emo vibes. You guys are so emo. You and Scorpio both. You're trying not to be. You're trying to be in control of this. Some of you actually kind of like it, to be honest with you. I don't know. Let me clarify this outcome. 8 of Wands. So this is something that happens very quickly. Communications. Something very fast. You're watching something or someone heavily. Stalking, not talking. Or someone's watching you. I don't know who's heartbroken here, you or someone else. Let me clarify the Devil reverse. This is Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The Chariot, Cancerian energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So you want to take control of a situation and take your power back. Maybe over a situation that has to do with someone at a distance from you. Or this could have to do with a vehicle, travel, long distance. I don't know. Someone emotionally unavailable. What is the Chariot? The World. Yeah, there could be long distance here. Travel could be involved. Some of you want closure. I don't know. What's the Knight of Swords as your challenge? This is movement, motion. Oh, 5 of Wands. So this is a lot of communication, but too many cooks in the kitchen. Like disagreements, competition, conflict. This is spicy. It's getting spicy. So you and Scorpio rising, you guys both take the cake again. Like, let's clarify. What's the Queen of Cups reverse? Some of you are like, you're emotionally unavailable. I don't know. What is this? Oh, 6 of Pentacles. So you want something to be mutual with someone. Is this like the classic... Usually. It's like the rules of attraction. What is this? You feel... Someone here feels alienated from you, or you feel alienated from someone that you're in love with. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo of significance. Let me clarify your approach. You're pulling some late nights this week, aren't you? 9 of Swords driving this whole situation. You feel stuck. Some of you, this is someone that you've already been with before. You can't move on from them. Or there's a long distance here. You feel stuck. In regards to this, you can't move on from... You're still carrying around baggage. If you're like in love... You're trying to detach from this shit. You're trying to be really rational about it. Some of you are objectively aware that there's something dysfunctional about this. And you're trying to, like, explain it. This is very similar to Scorpio's reading, honestly. You're trying to detach from your feelings. Let's clarify the 2 of Cups in your environment in the reverse. There's clearly a strong connection here, but there's either been a separation or there's something in the way. 6 of Wands reverse. And the Hierophant reverse. Someone's either feels ignored by you, or someone is married, or there's something really unusual about this situation, or there's a restriction in the way, there's rules. It's like against the rules, I don't know, or there's the belief differences, like differences in ideologies, I don't know, cultures, rules, morals, I don't know. What's the 9 of Swords? You just feel blocked. The communication blockage in this situation is driving you, like, kind of batshit here. You just feel blocked in being able to manifest this. And out of control of the situation. Card of Aries just flew out. Emperor. Let's clarify this near future. This is communications. Some kind of synchronicity. You're very sensitive in the near future. I mean, what I'm getting is you're really, really sensitive in general this week. You're very much in your feelings. Oh, wow. Star reverse. You don't have a lot of faith. Some of you are feeling kind of discouraged and sensitive in the near future. But you're innocent in your approach to something or someone. You're very free. You're very carefree. The Fool. You're kind of winging it, aren't you? You're just sort of winging it. You're taking risks. You don't have a lot of faith. Some of you don't really... You just feel what you feel. I don't know. Let me clarify the outcome. What does the outcome mean for Sagittarius this week? The Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries of significance, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or someone that's a total brick wall, or you need to armor up for some reason. No. Oh yeah, Queen of Swords, boundaries. And Judgment reverse. Two of Swords. I'm getting like somebody could ignore, someone's ignoring an issue, or someone feels ignored. There's boundaries. There's a need for some toughness here for some reason in the outcome this week. Let me clarify your environment. Someone's hesitant to give more to a situation, either because someone is married, involved, or someone's getting a divorce. I don't know what the Hierophant is here for in reverse. Some of you, there's just differences between you and others. Two of Wands. Someone here is planning on either coming out of the cold with you. I don't know, Sagittarius. Or you're trying to come out of the cold with someone. Whoa, the Tower. Some of you are like shocked by your emotions, your feelings, or you know that you're in love with a disaster or with something that's already long gone. Like, I don't know what this is. Or you're just shocked. You're having some emotional revelations this week, and you've been hit emotionally very hard by some things. This is a Mars energy. Okay, Three of Wands reverse. There's a lot that you're reevaluating your emotions on a deep level. What does the outcome mean for Sagittarius this week, please? There's a need to take control of a situation, or yeah, you're having some either reality checks or revealing some things, or there's a need to release fear, unhappiness, confusion, and heal. So there's your card, Temperance. So be moderate, be patient this week. Go easy on yourself. Don't put the pedal to the metal, as they say. Like, okay, this is about timing. Give something time. Wait it out. This is about timing. So be patient. Why is the Three of Swords here? This is a very some of you, this is a heartbreaking situation for either you or somebody you're dealing with. Or a couple of people. Okay. Empress reverse. Ten of Dicks reverse. I don't know. Sagittarius. Queen of Wands. I'm confused. There's something that's slow as hell. Or you could feel stuck for a bit. You could feel like someone's lazy, or just, I don't know. I don't know, Sagittarius. This was weird. The Three of Swords in your I don't like that outcome, but I also don't want to be like, oh, this is doom and gloom. It's just that maybe you're feeling a painful separation from someone right now, and there's a need for timing. I don't know. What does Sag need to hear? I said, or others of you are dealing with you're feeling emotionally conflicted about a situation. There's a need to deal with something delicately. All right, we have bountiful nature. A lot of people are pulling this. So spend time in nature this week. And savings. Okay, yes, stack that coin. And pay yourself first. With obstacles and blocks are lifted at the bottom of the deck. So let's read them. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Yeah, watch your money. Keep your mind on your money on your mind. Stack that coin. Save it. And then we got savings. Yeah, as you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Yeah, you are closing out a Pluto through your second house transit. So definitely take these lessons with you. It should be leaving you pretty stacked or much better off financially than you started. And then we have obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement in your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. So keep a stiff upper lip, I'm feeling called to say. Especially when the first clarifier on the Three of Swords was the Emperor. It's kind of like armor up, you know, like don't let anything get you down, Sagittarius. Don't succumb to low vibrational realities. Just stay tough, essentially. Like, some of you are straight up in love, you know, and you feel like it's not reciprocated or something, or you want it to be mutual. You could be pulling some late nights too. You could have trouble sleeping this week. We have the Hierophant reverse, Two of Cups reverse, all in your environment. Like, that's intense, yo. Give something time. Divine timing is coming out very strongly. Temperance right on top of the Wheel of Fortune. That's strong Jupiter energy, Sagittarius energy. So something could be coming back around, or it's a matter of timing. It's a matter of the divine. It's a matter of the transits, timing. But definitely make yourself your priority. Stack that coin. Invest in yourself too. I'm hearing very strongly. Invest in yourself. So I'm going to leave it there, Sagittarius. I hope you got something out of this. That was very weird. The reads are weird this week. Let's move on to Go Gang. All right. Good morning, Madison. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Go Gang. Tuning in to Capricorn frequency, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. Make sure. Okay. Yeah, have everything. All right. If you have Cap Rising, you're hosting this new moon in your 4th house of home, family, emotions, the past. It's a very emo house. All of the feelings. It's very nostalgic. It concerns your home, your nest, making your nest more cozy. This is a great opportunity to make things more cozy and comfy in your home. And also, there's this, you know what I'm getting? Because I mean, I have Capricorn rising too. So let's keep it real. I'm gonna give some personal anecdotes. Just some, like, bruh. Pluto has been in our 1st house since January 2008. It's intense. Like, have y'all been getting memories? Have you been getting memories? Are they coming back in waves? Like, it's hitting me. It's hitting me. It's hitting me hard. It's not terrible. It's just, wow, the journey is really sinking in. So with the new moon in our 4th house, this is history, you guys. This is history. It brings up a lot of history, our whole emotional history compiled, our family, our roots, our soul. You know, this is a water house. It's very much a soul sector. And it's sextile Pluto in our 1st house. So this is all of the emotional experiences, the bonds, the attachments that we've formed that have made us who we are today. It's a lot, you guys. I'm so emo about it too. Like, it's so emo, and it's like, I don't care. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's real. This shit is real. Soulful. You know, we have been through it with Pluto in our first house. So this is a beautiful new moon. It's very, very positive for foundations, home, family, but it's emo, you guys. Like, it's emo. The freestyles have been coming out of me, and I'm like, damn, like, I'm really, like, I'm giving myself, there's nostalgia even. But yeah, our root system, the past, our homes, our nest. And it's sextile Pluto in our 1st house. So it's like a lot of a lot to take in. It's a lot of remembering. It's a lot of like really looking back at how, like, what we've been through, everything that's made us who we are, how much we've changed and transformed, but also how much of our essential essence is still there. Even if the people and the circumstances and all of that are long since gone away and have changed dramatically, there's something almost frozen in time there. So it's fascinating. And then we have Mars trying our ruling planet Saturn between our sixth and our third house. Um, so this has been a wonky experience with Mars is squaring Neptune between these sectors, but now it's starting to stabilize. So work, our daily rhythms, health, pets, diet, fitness, clearing things out, self-improvement, our routines, all of that stuff, and communications are all starting to slowly but surely stabilize. And then at the end of the week, this Mars-Saturn trine, Mars heads into our seventh house. So this is like, this area of Goat Gang Rising's house has not been energized by Mars in over 2 years. So this is interesting. This is really interesting. So we're having this new moon. It's in our fourth house. It's very emo. It's very security oriented. It can bring up people from our past in our emotions, our memories, our consciousness. It doesn't have to, but it can. It's a very nostalgic emo area. It's comfy. It's cozy. Family oriented, rooted. My moon is in the fourth house. So I'm definitely feeling this like super personally. But yeah, my moon's in Aries, guys. Really intense for Capricorn because Mars energizes the partnership sector, which Goat Gang Rising like hasn't we haven't focused on this area in like probably like who knows how long. Like some of y'all have. I don't know about you guys. I haven't. Like, it just hasn't been a priority, but this area is about to be energized, And so that's interesting. And then, so Thursday, Pluto finally leaves our first house. It finally leaves Capricorn and enters our second house of money, finances. We spent literally 20 years completely rebuilding rebuilding ourselves from the ground up and going through intense situations that were completely like out of our control, just like crazy like sometimes like downright traumatizing, fam. Like, let's be real, intense, and that's wrapping up. And it enters the second house. So this is going to be... That intensity moves to our money sector, our values, our possessions, our natural born innate gifts. And this is, Pluto in the second house can manifest in a number of ways. Sometimes it can take things away from you. Sometimes it can give you everything you ever wanted, But it's about using your natural born innate gifts to the best of your ability and in the most advantageous ways, and it's very, very driven, security driven, extremely focused on securing the bag, like security, it's very acquisitive there as well, but it's just, it wants to get, it's focused on security. So getting that bread, making things real, making things happen, and living by your values, essentially, because the first house is about like, who are you? Second house is like, what do you stand for? And who do you stand for? And like, what are you all about? So values, money, values, self-worth, self-esteem, which, yeah, we just had Saturn there. So it's a pretty interesting switcheroo here where everyone's experiencing. So yeah, Pluto gives you a little taster of what it's going to be like in the second house and it's going to stay there until about June 11th, and then it'll back into our sign. You know, it'll back into our first house, Capricorn rising. So there will be some little pop quizzes and stuff. Like Pluto goes the universe goes gentle with us on Pluto, with Pluto transits, because, you know, it's like, all right, we got to let everybody get used to this. Let's get them acclimated. Baby steps. Get them acclimated. Pluto's intense. So yeah, it enters the second house on Thursday. And then this Mars-Saturn trine, Mars finally moves into our 7th house at the end of the week on Saturday, with a trine to the 3rd house of communications. So communications with others, partnerships, business partnerships, personal, can start to stabilize. And some really fruitful partnerships can actually start to form, or some stable, like, partnerships. Whether it's like relationships, friendships, work partnerships, whatever it is, things start to get more stable in regards to that, especially in regards to communication. Some of this involves people, siblings, neighbors, people in our local environments, text messages, people that live in our phone, that sort of thing. Like, something stable and even constructive, possibly even like lucrative, can come out of partnerships. It could be very fruitful and stabilizing, you know? So that's nice. That'll be interesting. And also, Mars in the 7th can make Capricorn rising a little more assertive. But also, when Mars goes through your 7th, it can make people, like, come towards you as well. Like, kind of out of the blue, or come out of the woodwork towards you and whatnot. But yeah, Mars enters Cancer. It's very focused on security. It's very security oriented. And Capricorn rising, this is a very nostalgic energy for some of you. It's just very cozy. It's very, it's like it's wanting security. It's wanting security. It's wanting to nest, to get cozy. And yeah, it's kind of, it's a little bit, it's refreshing, you know, really, because you know, Cap energy has such a hard shell. So there can be even opportunities to, for some people, make amends, or, like, you know, extend olive branches for some of you. Others of you, it's just, there's an opportunity to embrace your emotions, your softer side, or be vulnerable with certain people, you know, and that's, for a lot of us, that's not our usual MO, you know. So that's interesting maths. Real excited to have Mars leave our 6th house of work, pets, crisis, having to get our shit together, health, and all of that stuff. Like the 6th house issues, crisis and crisis prevention, routines, and it's going to enter our 7th house. So it's like, yeah, this new moon is kind of selling Goat Gang rising, like, you're not a robot. You may have felt like one for a really, really long time, but you can start to become, like, more human again, you know? You can, like, let yourself be a little more human again. At least around certain people. Family, to say the very least. Like, hopefully. Goddamn. I don't know, Capricorn. Yeah, this is intense. We've had Pluto in our sign, in our 1st house, for so long, and for those of you with Cap Sun, like, it's, you know, it's been conjunct your Sun, depending on what degree it's at. Like, if you have, like, real late Cap, it's conjunct your, like, if you have 29 degrees Cap, it's like conjunct your Sun exactly right now, which is intense. And everybody's going to be experiencing these maths differently, because everybody is, you know, everyone rides, it all depends on what octave, what frequency you're riding out on, you know? It's like, if you're on real low vibrational frequencies, like, yeah, there's some that kind of bugs me when I see readers that specifically just have like a problem. You know, they've had like some bad experience with like a particular sign or placement, and so they kind of just like gaslight that sign on their channel. They're just mean to that sign, you know, specifically. I hate that. It's so unprofessional because it's like, just because you had a bad time with like somebody with that particular sign or placement doesn't mean everybody with that sign or placement is riding around on those shitty frequencies and behaving in those kinds of ways. It's just weird. Alright, Capricorn. What do you need to hear? Messages for Go Gang this week. Seven of Swords reversed. So there could be some self-deception, denial, or you feel like some challenges or blockages that you need to break free from here, mentally or in regards to communications. Oh, geez, Ten of Swords. That's not fun. There's some of you... Okay, so... Some of you, there's been an ending or a betrayal of some kind. I don't know who this is for, but it's coming out for someone. So there's some of you have like you may be in a denial that something is over or someone else is. There's this Eight of Cups reverse. You may have a hard time walking away from something or feeling a hard time moving on or like kind of hopeless or aimless, feeling a little bit at sea emotionally here. Moody energy, Knight of Cups reverse, unrealistic, lack of realism, kind of moodiness this week. Oh, and the moon. So you're really in your feelings this week. This fourth house energy. Two of Swords reverse. Ace of Cups reverse. Some of you have felt forced to block out your emotions. Some of you have blocked out your emotions for a really long time and now they're like surfacing. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here, Capricorn. Heartbeat of the read. Yeah, this is emotional blockage. This is like aloof energy, creative block. Some of you are even kind of hypersensitive right now. Or you're dealing with someone that is. This is the Tiny Cup in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Sun, Moon, or Rising. What's your challenge? Justice. So this Libra energy. You could feel like something is not fair, or someone feels like something is not fair. You feel like something is wrong, unethical. Some of you are blocking your emotions off because you feel like they're wrong or unethical. Some of you have like wronged someone. I don't know. Like it depends on, like I said, you guys, like it depends on what frequency you're riding around on. I'm talking to people that you guys just completed a Pluto transit. You're completing a Pluto transit. Pluto is the planet of power. So it's like not every single person with hella Capricorn placements is riding around in like full integrity in themselves. Like some people really like abused that transit, you know, and I'm not here to blow smoke up people's asses and like just fluff their ego for them. Like if they've like fucking hurt people or like abused their power, I'm not gonna like pretend like I'm good with that. So we have Six of Pentacles driving this. So there's some of you literally are blocking out your emotions because you feel like they're either wrong or you feel like they're not mutual. You'd like them to be. So others of you, I don't know, we got Six of Pentacles here. Either you're sitting there with your hand out or someone else is. You could be wanting to be generous with someone, but you feel like that's not returned. Others of you are like, you're too, I don't know, let's see what's going on. The World crowning you, Six of Wands reversed in the recent past. So some of you felt ignored or a lack of victory in the recent past for some reason. Or a lack of confidence. Or like maybe you even felt like embarrassed or something. I don't know. Six of Wands reversed. Ignored. You felt like someone ignored you. I don't know. World crowning you, card of Saturn. So this is graduating, this is leveling up, this is closure, this is closing something out. Near future, 10 of Cups. Whoa, I didn't see that coming. 10 of Cups. What's your approach? 10 of Pentacles, reverse. So you could feel like your security is compromised for some reason, or maybe you're something like a home project or something going on in your home, like a living situation, a family situation. Something's either like unstable or incomplete or in flux, or you don't feel safe. Or this involves your long-term wealth trajectory. What's in your environment? 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is someone in transition or back and forth between 2 different locations, or you're really busy, Capricorn. You're really busy. Or someone here feels on the fence about you. I don't know. What's in your hopes and fears? Happy chonky boy. Okay, so your wish fulfillment and outcome, you're either putting up a boundary, putting up walls, or you're encountering you're like pushing through a lot of challenge, competition, or you're just having to persevere. So 8 of Cups reverse, you don't know whether to stay or go in a situation. Some of you don't really quite know how to feel. Maybe because you've blocked off your emotions. Let me clarify the tiny cup in reverse. Why is this at the heartbeat of the reading? Someone could be like, this could be someone younger than you, or it's a child for some of you, or you are being aloof or someone's being aloof with you. I don't know. Or you just feel creatively blocked. What is this? Or mute. Okay, yeah, I was just gonna say mute, and then the Page of Wands comes out. Some of you want to talk to someone, but you're shy as hell. You're like a little shy guy. You're shy. Alright, so you're trying to be excited and enthusiastic about something, but you also kind of feel thwarted for some reason. What is that? The Tower. Some of you get like surprise communication, or I don't know, news. Let me clarify, why is justice your challenge this week? You feel blocked in regards to communicating with someone, or you feel blocked in regards to manifesting something or making something happen for some reason. And oh, it's because you have cold feet. Some of you feel blocked by your own cold feet. I don't know, let me clarify. You could be dealing with a home or family situation. Let's clarify your approach. Okay, the Hangman. So there's some delays here. Others of you feel like you've got to make some sacrifices, or there's just suspended animation, a need to like you feel like you just need to release something, let it go, or something is, you're getting perspective. You're looking at something in a new way. A lot of 10, 10, 10. Some of you feel like you've taken on too much, and you feel like you need to stall and kind of set certain things down, set them aside, and just kind of put it on hold. And then it looks like at the end of the week, you push onward and you continue onward. Let me clarify the 6 of Pentacles. Queen of Wands reverse. You're either shy, or you extended yourself to someone and then you pulled your energy back, or you extended yourself to someone and they pulled their energy back. So I don't know what this is. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The Moon. Are you like scared, or are you secretive, or do you just have hella anxiety? What is this? The Moon. This is Pisces energy. The Judgment. Some of you have like had a wake-up call emotionally, and it's very private. It's very internal. It's very private. What's the 6 of Wands reverse in the recent past? Ace of Cups reverse. There was something like kind of that made you sad in the recent past, or you were stuffing down your emotions about something here. What is this? Stalking, not talking. So you felt ignored by someone, or a lack of confidence. You were like watching something or someone, or you felt like someone was watching you. There was something here that you felt either self-conscious about in the recent past, Capricorn, or you didn't like you weren't happy with the way something went down. Others of you felt like you got, like, I don't know what that is. Let's clarify the world crowning you. This is Saturn. This could involve a goal, wrapping something up, graduating to a new level in a situation, concluding something here. What's the world? Knight of Cups reverse. This is like something that's made you really moody, or it's like a lack of realism. Strength reverse. A weakness. Self-doubt. Lack of self-discipline. You're just like wrapping something up. What is the near future? The King of Swords. This is weird. So many of the signs are trying to detach from their feelings this week. Which is interesting. It makes sense because the degree that the new moon falls in this week it corresponds to the Two of Wands, which is like a splitting. You know, it's kind of something. It's a splitting away. So it looks like you're trying to be real detached about a dream, a happy ending. You're trying to be rational about either a family situation or some sort of ideal that you have. King of Wands reverse. Okay. And that's a lot of people, yo. That's you, maybe. Queen of Pentacles. This is too confusing. And the Hierophant, this is confusing. This could involve a commitment, spirituality, a religious person, some kind of conformity, tradition, or beliefs, or someone is literally married. Others of you don't want to settle for, like, I don't know, for something. You've got very high ideals. The Hierophant. This could involve an authority figure. Yo, I'm already lost. Let me clarify your environment. I should have just gone right to that. Lover's reverse. Okay. So there's more than one person going on here. Someone could be really busy and that's the reason for the disunity. Oh, the Hermit. Okay, that's Virgo energy. This is someone that's doing a lot of reflecting and spending time alone. They could be adapting, adjusting to change. Or they're literally like, they're soul searching. They're off thinking about like a dumpster fire. I don't know. They could just be a real spiritual person. The Devil reverse. Okay, that's Capricorn energy. You be dealing with other Caps. Virgos, Geminis energies coming through. Taurus is coming through. I don't know. Someone here's trying to detach or take their power back. They're trying to reclaim their power or detach from something that they've previously felt like really had a hold on them. Let me clarify this outcome. What does this outcome mean for Capricorn this week? This could be you, Capricorn, trying to, like, I don't know. Your reading confused me, honestly. Temperance reverse. So that's doubling up on the Sagittarius energy. I don't know what this is about, but this is someone like very thrown off. Some of you are out of balance. You need to get your balance back. Or there's a need to be very resilient. Or you're running out of patience, or someone else is. Yeah. Lack of communication. Eight of Wands reverse. You could be holding off on certain things. Yeah, there's the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Or someone else is. I don't know. There's a There's a lot of passion here. Energy. Lust. You know, or impulsiveness. I don't know. You're not on the same page with somebody here, Capricorn. Let me clarify your approach. The Star reverse. Some of you are feeling kind of deflated, or you're aware of something that needs to heal. You could be feeling kind of discouraged for some reason. Kind of emo. And then, oh, the Empress. But you're vibing. You're real creative. This is weird. So if you are sad, you're using it to fuel your creativity somehow. And the Wheel of Fortune reverse. I don't know. Okay, this could be a work situation. There's someone in your environment that's either really guarded, they have a wall up, or they're on edge for some reason, or you're on edge this week, Capricorn. I don't know, the readings are getting weird, you guys. They've been weird. I was pretty deflated after I did part 1, realizing the entire video is just glitch city, and it's only worth the audio. Alright, what does Capricorn need to hear? Let's get some advice. Ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. Some of you literally feel like overwhelmed. Like you've taken on way too much. Some of you, I don't know, there could be a number of different things. This could be work issues, it could be health issues, it could be a number of different things. You could just be overwhelmed and you're trying to like close this out or complete something here. I don't know what this is. You could be wanting help. I don't know, Capricorn. We got successful funding at the bottom of the deck. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So if you need some help from anyone or in any kind of way, like, I mean, just... Capricorn is so... It's a stoic energy. It's like, I got this, don't worry about me, especially when it comes to like emotions and whatever, like, or but I mean, even in general, Capricorn is really just doesn't want to rely on other people. It's not comfortable doing that. All right, let me get, well, some of you need help. Maybe you need to ask for help this week. Let's get one more. You face your financial fears with partnership at the bottom of the deck. All right, so when you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. And then we have partnerships. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You're receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. Then we have detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending your time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Yeah. Wow. Go gang. I don't know. Honestly, your reading was hella weird. I mean, let's pull you one more because I'm just like, you guys are wrapping up Pluto in your sign, okay? Like, Pluto's been in Capricorn since January 2008. What does Capricorn need to hear right now? Capricorn energy. Dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Pay attention to your dreams. Have y'all been having some crazy dreams lately? Because I have for like the past like several weeks. Every single one, like my dreams are just so vivid, and I'm like blown away at how detailed they've been. It's been crazy. You got a weird reading, Capricorn. It's hard to even know what to take away from this. I don't even feel like I did it justice. We have 10 of Cups in your near future. You're either questioning this, trying to distance yourself from being too overly idealistic, or there's a need to be decisive about a dream in your near future. And be maybe even just be honest with yourself about a dream that you have. Or there's some sort of moral issue, like someone's standing on principle, or you're the one standing on principle. I don't know, Capricorn. This was a weird reading. This was a weird reading, but I didn't even do a good job reading these cards. I know I didn't. I'm so tired, you guys. Like, my stream got interrupted. So I'm up, like, I didn't get any sleep. Like, I'm exhausted, you guys. So I'm sorry if the readings suck. I'm doing my best. I'm kind of bummed out that the stream got interrupted. It is what it is. But yeah, I hope you guys got something out of this. If not, oh well. Maybe next time. We're going to move on to Aquarius. Alright. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. So Aquarius Rising. You're hosting this new moon in your third house of communication, talk, thought, siblings, neighbors, things going on in your local environment, people that live in your phone. And it's making a really beautiful sextile to Pluto in the last degrees of Capricorn in your 12th house of release, endings, healing, recovery, mysticism, secrets, sorrow, self-undoing, self-sabotage. You know, it's really all in how you work it, how you use it. But yeah, you could be having some pretty deep inner changes, inner transformations, especially as regards to getting out and about, the people you're hanging out with, communications. Major downloads. Communications can definitely be having a profound impact on your mind, on your mental state, on your perspective. And you're definitely preparing for a huge, Pluto in Aquarius. Can I get a witness? Like, it's... You're preparing for a big deal of a transit, Aquarius rising. Your first house. Your whole identity is going to be, like, going through... Like, you're going to be dealing with some things that you never thought you would deal with, you know? Stuff that's totally out of your control can mold who you are and who you have yet to become. It's going to be... It's powerful. Powerful. So... Some of you are going to be having some really profound shifts. I remember when Pluto entered my first house back in 2008, where I was standing, what I was doing, you know, and what I felt like I knew I shouldn't be doing, you know. I'm going to stop shuffling and just meditate on this. So yeah, this is... Hold up. I got to try and pop my neck. If I can, that would be awesome. If I could do it. I was able to, a little bit. Thank God. Alright. So yeah, this new moon in your third house. So things going on in your local environment. There's a lot going on here. Oh, thank you so much, Natalie, for the $4.99. I love you guys. So this is huge transformations for you, Aquarius. Some of you feel it. You feel Pluto. You feel Pluto breathing down your neck. Aquarius rising. And, I mean, even Aquarius sun, like, it's going to eventually conjoin your sun. If you have 0 degrees Aquarius, you're going to feel this, like, immediately. And it's going to be intense. It's going to hit you hard, you know. But if you have later degrees Aquarius, you've got some time. So, yeah. Aquarius rising, new moon, 3rd house, sextile Pluto in your 12th and the final degrees of Capricorn. So this is a pretty poignant experience. You could be feeling pretty grateful. You could be feeling things pretty deeply and having some profound insights into yourself, into other people. Mars is forming a trine to Saturn this week, thank God. And this occurs initially between your 5th house and your 2nd house. And then at the end of the week, Mars enters your 6th house. So finally, you won't be the Tony Baker gorilla anymore. I'm the one, you know. You'll be more like Cap Rising has been, but, you know, really focused on work, health, being of service to others, helping other people, self-improvement and all of that. So that happens, that transit kicks off at the end of the week. So Mars hasn't energized this area for over 2 years for Aquarius rising. So this will reinvigorate your health, your wellness regimens, your vitality, and your drive to improve, you know, and really get your shit together in a major way. And some of you, this is a huge boon to you work-wise, because this Mars is trying, you know, it'll be trining Saturn in your 2nd house of finances, earned income, money. So what you do for a living can really start bringing in the dough and making you feel really secure and solid. Your routines and what you do for a living can actually be, like, really beneficial to you overall, like, even to your well-being and your health, you know. What you do for a living can really, like, start to gel. You could be really driven as well to be of service to others, be helpful to other people, but also to earn income and make money and create security in your life. So that's pretty positive. But the big game changer for you is Pluto entering your motherfucking sign. So it's a huge for both Aquarius rising and Aquarius placements. But it's going to be, it really depends on the degrees, fam. So this week, you know, Aquarius rising is kind of your number one, because as far as the Pluto transit goes, because it's just entering the house. It's entering your 1st house. You'll feel it. So huge changes. It finally leaves your 12th house, which has been egregious for some of you. It's just been very, very isolating, but I wouldn't say terrible. I would imagine that you guys have really done some powerful stuff behind the scenes while nobody's looking. You've been up to, like, ingeniousness, you know, just building that empire super privately behind the scenes, being like being an island in and of yourself, basically. So Pluto in your 1st is, whoa. I mean, it's going to be a game changer. You're definitely going to wake up to your own power over things and your ability to change and transform things. But also, Pluto in the 1st house brings a lot of things into your life that are completely out of your control. You know, that you really... Like, sometimes it brings people just coming right for you, like making a beeline for you. And it's just, whoa, you know, you can't help it. It really depends on your other, you know, what else is going on in your math, how you experience it. But it's an intense transit, you know. I can vouch for Pluto in the 1st, it's intense. Pluto in the 12th was intense as well. you know. But I feel like the Pluto in the first is a lot more personally empowering. You really, when it hits you, you realize, like, I need to take the reins in my life and get into the driver's seat and start calling the shots about my life trajectory, you know. So it's huge. It's a big deal, Aquarius. So I'm actually happy for you. But yeah, Mars trine Saturn between your fifth and second, first off, and then Mars trine Saturn between your sixth and second. So this is bringing more stability. Some of you are dealing with like kids, for some of you, or this involves love situations or a creative or competitive field that you're involved in. Things are finally starting to stabilize, essentially. Your day-to-day life is starting to gel more. By the end of this week, your day-to-day life and your income and, you know, your overall security will start to gel and feel more solid. You know, like, wow, I could actually get used to this. I could actually, like, start to vibe with this. So you'll be feeling overall, like, more stability, but very driven as well to perfect and improve things. I'm happy for the Mars trine Saturn for everyone this week. Like, it's good. That's my favorite configuration of the week. Even though there's all this other stuff going on that's super just like crazy. That one to me is like, that's the one I got my eye on. Alright, let's get some messages for Aquarius. All placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. So yeah, you've got some interesting things going on, especially with this new moon in your third house. You could be real busy. The third house is very like here, there, everywhere. It's very Peter Pan. It's blah, 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 blah. It runs all over the place. It's out and about. It's very busy. There could be a lot to reflect on as well at this new moon, but you could be so busy that, you know, some of you also are just kind of unconsciously spewing stuff right through you, like talking, you know, almost like stream of consciousness. Especially since like the third house is communications, it's our perspective, it's talk, thought, and the 12th house is so unconscious. So come Thursday, you will feel Pluto enter your first house. You will feel it. I guarantee it. You're going to feel it. And you'll get a teaser of what it's going to be, what life with Pluto is going to be like, Aquarius. It'll give you a teaser until about June 11th. And then you'll get a little bit of a breather. But I wouldn't necessarily call it dipping back into your 12th house like a breather, you know, because it entering your first is, it's simultaneously like terrifying and intimidating, but also extremely empowering, you know, because it really causes you to want to get a grip on some things in your life. And, you know, when it enters your first, you start realizing where you're living for other people, you know, instead of doing what's true to you. It helps, wherever Pluto enters, it forces you to confront your soul in that area. It brings soul, you know, into that area. So anywhere where we've been denying our true calling, our soul, it really wakes you up to that. And so this is your whole identity, you know, your whole identity structure, your life trajectory, what makes you you, and what experiences you choose for yourself. So this is an incredibly empowering transit for Aquarius rising. All right, taking control of your life. There it is. Yeah, getting back in the driver's seat. Emperor, upright. So Aries energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. That's your third house, Aquarius rising. And then we have Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is very loving, compassionate, psychic, intuitive, creative energy. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So brand new life chapters, new cycles, new communications, new routines, some of you. Wow. 3 of Wands. You could be dealing with travel, people in places at a distance. Or some of you are waiting to hear from someone that's very quiet, very psychic, intuitive, mysterious, kind of a loner. Others of you, you are this psychic, intuitive, mysterious loner here. We have High Priestess right on top of the Hermit. The 9 of Swords. Someone here could be losing sleep, or you're losing sleep over someone. Maybe you feel ignored. Others of you, you're not ready for something. Maybe a new beginning, or someone else isn't. I'm starting to get tired, guys. All right, Moon in Aquarius at the heartbeat of the reading. So 7 of Swords. Sneaking off. This is very kind of sneaky, strategic energy. This could be your energy, Aquarius, or this is someone you're dealing with. Kind of avoidant. Your challenge is the Chariot. Cancerian energy. Sun, Moon, or Rising. This could be someone at a distance from you. A vehicle could be your challenge. Travel could be a challenge. Taking the reins could be a challenge. Getting congruent inside of yourself about what you want could be a challenge. What's driving this whole situation? Communication. News, truth, some sort of clarity or breakthrough mentally. Some of you are having some mental cognitive breakthroughs this week, and especially at this new moon. Recent past, happy chunky boy, you were satisfied. Something was very pleasant. You were comfortable, satisfied, content. Crowning you, 2 of Wands. So this is this involves future plans. Making decisions. This is the card that coincides with the new moon in Aries. The second decan, or yeah. The first decan, not the second decan. Alright. Near future, news, messages, synchronicity. Some kind of new beginning. Maybe a child or someone younger than you. Just something very, like, inspiring. Your ears to the ground, I feel. Very sensitive. You could be paying attention to synchronicities, songs, music, or hints from others. What's your approach? 7 of... So 2 sevens. 7 of Pentacles reverse. Some of you feel like you wasted your time. You could be dealing with people that are either avoidant, sneaky, or this is your own energy. You've got a strategy up your sleeve. What's in your environment? 6 of Wands reverse. Your hopes and fears. The Star. That's your own card. Outcome. 6 of Pentacles reverse. So some of you feel kind of ripped off, or like something is one-sided this week. Or there's debt here. I don't know. Somebody owes you money, Aquarius. Or you owe someone money. Or there's like a one-sided, like a lopsided energetic exchange going on here. Let's clarify... Why is your challenge? Let's just clarify your outcome. Yeah, this is about messages, communications, news. Let me clarify your approach. Burden of dicks. Some of you feel like you're carrying a lot, or you've taken on way too much. And you could be kind of doubting, like, whether you could finish something or see something through. Some of you are stressed and kind of, like, burdened. But you're definitely, like, this is all to, like, a positive end. But you could just feel kind of, like, burdened. Like, you Saturn energy. Yeah. You're still trying to close something out. Some of you are burdened by the fact that it feels like something is left hanging, particularly on the communication front. Why is the 7 of Swords here? 4 of Cups reverse. And the 3 of Wands. Yeah, you're waiting. You're waiting for someone at a distance from you, and you're either like... someone's being either evasive with you, and it's causing you to reevaluate your emotions, Or you've got a strategy. You're low key, like, thinking about, I wonder if, like, I should return to this or that position or this or that person. I don't know. You've got the star in your hopes and fears, which is your own card. So it looks like you're hoping for hope. You're hoping for hope, or you're hoping to heal. Let me clarify the near future. Page of Cups. Three of Pentacles reverse. This could involve a work situation, or you trying to build a bridge with someone, but for some reason you feel in the near future, like, I don't know, why is that here? Why do these pages keep coming out like this? So there's two pages. Some of you, this is kids. This could involve kids for some of you, or other people's kids. I don't know what this is. Or people that are younger than you, or just less invested than you in something. What is this? What does this mean? Five of Swords? Jeez. Why is the Three of Pentacles reversed? I don't understand this. Two of Pentacles reversed. Some of you are overwhelmed, busy, or you need to drop something, or you feel disorganized, or someone else does. Why is this Six of Wands reversed here? Six of Swords reversed. And Temperance reversed. Someone here is really thrown off, overwhelmed, carrying around a lot of baggage, or stuck, or just thrown off. And overworking or perfectionistic. They could be feeling perfectionistic for some reason. And the Fool. Whoever this is Uranus energy. They're very free, hard to pin down. They're kind of innocent. They're focused on new beginnings. You feel like you have unfinished business, or like something has, I don't know. They're real free though. Let me clarify your approach, Aquarius. You could be wondering if you're wasting your time, because some of you, you're trying to maintain the stability that you do have. Some of you, you feel like you bit off more than you could chew, or you've been left with the bag. You've been left holding the bag. Let me clarify the Seven of Pentacles reverse. Hierophant reverse. There's something really unconventional, unusual about this situation. You're questioning your commitment to sparkle motion, in other words. What is this? Alright. You're wondering whether you should stay or go. You're kind of questioning your commitment levels to something. What are all these pages in the near future and all this, like, oh, the Capricorn energy, the Devil. Okay, why is the Devil here? Knight of Wands reversed. Knight of Cups. Somebody here is either unreliable, in and out, or just kind of on a tangent, on their own, like, tangent, or this is you, Aquarius. I don't know. Some of you are kind of like obsessing on hearing from someone or communications. A lot of pages came out in your reading. Some of you are dealing with people that are like way younger than you. I don't know. Or it's, do you have kids with people, or what does this outcome mean for Aquarius this week? The Tower. Jesus Christ. This is Pluto entering your sign. So maybe this is a work situation. Oh, there's a lot of confusion. Some of you have a lot of options in regards to something here, or you're feeling very strongly about something. Seven of Cups, or you're fantasizing about someone, maybe for someone far away, or all of the options and possibilities that could open up to you. What is the Wheel of Fortune? King of Swords reversed. And Queen of Wands reversed. This is so confusing. Some of you, this is love. This regards love. Lovers. people you're dating or people you're interested in. Queen of Wands reverse. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, Rising. Why is Happy Chonky Boy in the recent past? Okay, Scared Bob. And 10 of Cups reverse. So you were really content in the recent past, and maybe even contemplating giving something like one more shot, but really scared of being let down again or letting someone down. I don't know. It's weird. Let me clarify your outcome. What does the outcome mean? There's too many people in reverse in your outcome. What are you dealing with, bro? What kind of people are you dealing with? That's a lot of people. That's a lot. Some of you have a lot of options and you feel like they're all a waste of your time. I don't know. Others of you are hoping that one isn't. You're like wanting to get decisive about something. What is the 2 of Wands? This could involve travel plans for some of you, or you're trying to get clear on something. You're trying to come to some sort of clarity and release fear and unhappiness and confusion. This is, some of you know that you're about to expand your world, and maybe even some of you want to get someone that's really kind of a Pandora's box or like a sphinx to open up or to talk. I don't know what this is. Or you're you're using your intuition to solve a mystery, or you know that you're going to be ending a very quiet phase in your life and entering into a more expansive phase. Yeah, wow. There's the Hermit. You're doing a lot of reflecting and spending a lot of time alone. Some of you feel out in the cold. You may have been alone for a long time, or you feel out in the cold, or you're questioning. I don't know. This is weird. I'm too tired. I'm getting thirsty, you guys. Let me clarify the Ace of Swords. So this desire for communication or clarity is either giving you anxiety or keeping you up late at night. Some of you are watching a lot of tarot, or you're like really spiritual, and you're watching, if you're not watching tarot, you're watching the stars, you're doing astrology, you're doing like charts, you're doing birth charts. I don't know. Trying to solve someone like a Rubik's Cube. This is a lot of people. Some of you have multiple people's birth charts and you're just like, who is the one? Like, I don't know. What is this? 3 of Swords. Jesus Christ. So you could be trying to figure out, like, you want something to be mutual. You feel like either ripped off or left holding the bag somehow. Like, what is this? This is too many people coming out, and all these pages. Some of you have kids. Others of you are dealing with people with kids. I don't know. I'm so thirsty, you guys. Like, running out of water. I'm out of water, fam. Ugh. Let's get you some advice. And I definitely need to grab some water so that Pisces reading doesn't completely and totally, like, suck. It looks like you're getting some sort of, like, hint or message in the near future. A response. But maybe it doesn't exactly reveal a whole lot. I don't know. Someone here looks overwhelmed. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a lot. I'm talking to some Aquariuses that are dealing with a whole lot of people. Baby mamas, exes. I don't know what this is. This is like so many different people. Bosses. People you got crushes on. I don't know. This is a lot of people came through. What does Aquarius need to hear? Like, it's an unusual situation you're dealing with, is what I can see. Cooperation instead of competition. All right, let's read it. I'm the one. Yeah, Aquarius, you're like, You're ending a Mars transit in your 5th house, Aquarius rising. What's yours is yours and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. All right. We've taken divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Let's get you one more. It is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and to be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. We've blocked out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment. By turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important, you already know what these distractions are, and you have the power and responsibility to block them out. Which is interesting because, yeah, Mars entering your 6th house at the end of this week. You know, and some of you have been like, I mean, it's not going to be the case for all of you, but, and again, I'm speaking to Aquarius rising when I talk about the astrology. You know, it's like, Mars going through your 5th house has been a very expressive time. It's been a really great opportunity to express yourself, express your creativity, kind of flex a little bit out in the world and be the Tony Baker gorilla voice. I'm the one, you know, like put yourself out there, or in the very least, some of you have been like dating, or you've been like meeting a lot of people, or you have a lot of options or whatever. Like, you know, it's however you decide to like express the 5th house energy. Everyone's different. You know, some people go and like throw themselves into like multiple dating apps. Other people, like myself, I just hole up with the loop machine or something, you know, like to each their own. But yeah, it's going to enter your 6th house, which is more like, it's like, oh, we got to like start, you know, clean it up. We go into RoboCop mode when Mars enters our 6th, and it's all about like efficiency and clearing things away and kind of minimizing things and really getting things on track, clearing things up. So you could be closing out some things, tying up loose ends, Aquarius. I don't know what all this is. Some of you feel kind of ripped off by somebody, or you feel, I don't know what this is, honestly. Like, some of you, you're doing great at work. I feel like you're headed into like a really stable situation, work-wise or money-wise, stability-wise, simplicity-wise. But you could also be asking yourself some serious questions as well. What does this outcome mean for Aquarius? What is this page? 5 of Wands. I'm the one. So you want to take control of this. Some of you feel like you have to compete for someone's attention, or you feel like there's competition, or you feel like there's an argument, a dispute, a disagreement, or a lot of cooks in the kitchen, a lot of competing factors. You could be really motivated, but at the same time you feel kind of ripped off or breadcrumbed, or you feel like there's too much competition. I don't know if that's the case. You know, it's like you're hoping for hope. Maybe in regards to a connection, a person. It seems like some of you are dealing with a lot of different people. Others of you, there's one particular person you have in mind. If that's this person in your environment, this person could have Sagittarius in their chart. It could be number of different people. Whoever this is, they're really overwhelmed, thrown off, perfectionistic. Some of them even feel like a lack of victory, a lack of progress, a lack of confidence, or they feel like ignored, or you feel ignored by this person, whoever this is. let me clarify this. Who is this person in Aquarius's environment this week? Or okay, justice reverse. Yeah, there's just somebody here that either feels like something is unfair, or you feel like it's one-sided. You just feel ripped off by this person. Or they feel ripped off by someone. I don't know. Yeah, 3 of Cups reverse. This could be a friend of yours. Some of you, this is multiple people. This is like dating options, various people you're dealing with. Or it's a weird situation. Like a couple of friends or a couple of exes. Like, so I don't know what this is. You guys' readings are so weird all the time. There's so many people that have come out in your readings, especially since Mars has been going through your 5th. Like, Aquarius has had the most, like, Ricky Lake readings. I'm the one. So, yeah, there's... Why is the 6 of Pentacles reversed? Yeah, this is about communications. This is about communications, or the delayed communications. It could get you feeling kind of spicy. Maybe you feel, like, ripped off. But, honestly, if you start to feel your vibration getting dragged down... Focus on what you can always bring yourself back to internal locus of control. Focus on, like, what do I have control over right now? You know, in this moment. And is this just a petty distraction? Is there anything more important I could be focusing on that would actually benefit me? You know, because it's like we can't control other people, but we can always control ourselves. Yeah, 2 of Cups. This is a love situation for some of you. You're wondering if you're wasting your time, or you feel like you're in a very unusual situation, an unconventional situation. Like, yeah. This is taking time. Some of you feel like you're being very self-sacrificing as well in certain situations. You're trying to take control of your life, though. Emperor, Empress. Wow. 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 Aquarius, very intense. I'm going to be right back, though. I'm going to leave it there. You guys, I have to go get some, we're going to do Pisces next, but I need to get some water, you guys. I'll be right back. All right. All right, now we're on my final brain cell. My final brain cell. All right, Pisces. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, cleaning it up. I'm going to be upset about part 1 of these readings even having to be a part 1, for one, and for just how glitched out it was, the whole thing, and the fact that it just cut off the stream. Like, I'm going to be, like, bummed about that. I got to not focus on the negatives. At least the audio was good. The transmissions came through clear in the audio. It just sucks that they were so glitched out and annoying to watch. But it's fine if you just don't pay attention to the visuals. If you just tune it out and treat it like a podcast. Alright. Pisces. Messages for Pisces. All placements. The sun, moon, rising, and stellium. So if you have Pisces rising, this new moon is happening in your 2nd house. This is money, finances, earned income, your self-esteem, your self-worth, and it's making a nice sextile to Pluto in your 11th house of gains. So some of you actually stand to gain some things through friendships, your community, social media. You could also be reinfused. Certain goals, certain happiness goals can sort of be reinvigorated or brought back to life or resuscitated at this new moon. You know, this is a chance to meditate on the possibilities at your disposal via your gifts, your natural born innate gifts. You know, and Pisces energy is infinitely talented. You know, you guys are just incredibly talented people. So this is, you've got a lot going for you, especially with this huge stellium, this fat stellium, Jupiter rolling through your second house. You're blessed up. You have a lot to work with. So you're very aware here at this new moon of all of the possibilities, all of the possessions and the stuff that you own, the money that you have in your bank account, the investments you got going for you, and all of the possibilities at your disposal. You could feel very driven to make something happen, make something of all of this. So this is a great time to really tune into like manifesting. What do you want your future to look like? Because Pluto is entering. Oh, man, it's just so intense that you guys are having a Pluto through the 12th house transit. Yikes. So it's going to enter your 12th house. It's nothing to be scared of, You have a lot going for you. But yeah, this new moon occurs in your second house. So it's very reality based. It's very focused on your possessions, everything you own, your natural born innate gifts, your assets essentially, and making something of them. And it's very future oriented here with this sextile to Pluto. And also you could be focused on friendships and networking. It's who you know. You get to get benefits through friends, networking and friendships and social media and the like, in your community as well, can all kind of be a boon to your bottom line, your income and all of that, your ability to generate like money for yourself. And of course, Mars and Saturn are forming a trine, and this initially occurs between your 4th house and your 1st house. And then Mars dips into your 5th house at the end of the week, which is exciting for Pisces. This is like your Aquarius rising is handing you the Tony Baker gorilla baton. I'm the one. You're going to be like super spicy and wanting to maintain your position in life and in certain situations, possibly even within your community, and just your bottom line as well, your security. Because yeah, Mars has been rolling through your 4th house of security and of your home, your emotions, your past, your family, your nest, your little Pisces nest. Mars has been rolling through there for a long time. So it's going to be wonderful for it to move on and enter your 5th house, because it hasn't energized this area of your chart in over 2 years. So this is the muse. The muse is coming for you, Pisces rising. You're about to get a shot of inspiration at the end of this week, and it is going to feel so good. It's going to reinvigorate your sense of self. It's going to reinvigorate you're going to feel inspired. Something or someone is going to just like light you up. You're going to feel, you're getting a lot of new ideas as well. And you're just suddenly becoming aware this week of like, wow, I really do got it going on. And there's a lot of dreams, goals, and wishes that have been on the back burner that I sort of shelved. Pluto is going to be dipping into your 12th house coming up this Thursday. So some of you are taking a planned hiatus and a planned step back from certain things. This could be from certain friendships or certain engagements or involvements in your community. That there's something deeper calling you inward. And you're getting in touch with your true calling, your true purpose. So this is very reflective. Just when you thought all the 12th house stuff was over, like, nope, Pisces rising, you guys incarnated here to you really got the big boy daddy transits, man. I tell you. Back to back Saturn and Pluto transits in the 12th house, like holy shit, Pisces. But yeah, you may be taking a planned hiatus, a planned step back from certain endeavors or certain commitments that you were previously really involved in, and doing some deep inner soul searching about your future and about a lot of things, about life in general. So a whole reevaluation. You know, you're really tuning into your spirituality as well during the next 20 years. But yeah, you get a preview of Pluto through your 12th house of the unconscious from this Thursday, and then until June 11th. And then it'll dip back out, and it kind of weaves in and out between, you know, Aquarius and Capricorn, you know, between these two houses. Back and forth until about, I think it's November 2024. You can read my blog. It's on my blog, thecuriousgirl.org. You can scroll down to Thursday and read all about it. But yeah, this is your 12th house, Pisces. This is intense. So really tuning into your higher calling and your spirituality is going to really call deeply to you. Some of you are just natural mystics. You're really going to be tuning into that, you know. And then on the warning side of it, you're gonna want to watch out for like self-sabotage, you know, and unconscious compulsions taking hold, the things getting a grip over you that are just like unhealthy. And some of you are like feeling pretty tender right now, to be honest with you. So definitely choose your company wisely, choose who you hang out with wisely. Because Saturn entering your first house can have that can be pretty fragile, you know. If you have Pisces rising, Saturn entering the first can initially, anyways, feel kind of you know, fragile initially. It's kind of like your sense of self is, the best way to describe it is it's almost like it's a little delicate sapling, you know, and so it's feeling like super exposed, and it's delicate, you know, initially, and it can feel exposed to all the elements when it comes out of it, because you just had a Saturn through the 12th, so you're reforming a whole sense of self, and then Pluto hits you in your 12th, so this is intense. Some of you are just, you're meant to be like on a spiritual path. But yeah, you can be definitely being called to tune into that, your higher calling. But you will be reinvigorated come the end of the week with Mars entering your 5th. You're going to be very called to tune into your muse, your higher calling, your inspiration, and follow your bliss. Tuning into your bliss. You could even have some gatherings, some parties, some celebrations, and want to hang out with some like-minded weirdos as well. Like people that bolster your sense of self, you know, and your sense of who you are, and get you in touch with your inner muse. So I'm excited for you, especially towards the end of the week, and just Mars being in a water sign for you, like Pisces, it's wonderful. Not only is it trine Saturn in your first house, but all your Pisces placements. So let's get into the cards for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. One more. I'm looking at Kurt's comment. My hooves. Yeah. Alright, what does Pisces most need to hear this week? Messages for Pisces. All placements. Okay, Ace of Wands reverse. So there's some delays, maybe a lack of motivation, or stops and starts. Starts and stops. Delayed beginnings. And then we got Ace of Cups. Some of you are like really overflowing with love, compassion, emotions. You know, especially as Mars gets towards the last degrees of Gemini in your fourth house, Pisces rising. Like that's, yeah, peak emotional experiences for sure. And then we have the Ace of Swords, or Eight of Swords reversed. So you could be open to new perspectives, or you're wanting to set yourself free from certain things. We got Four of Wands under that. There could be a homecoming going on in your life, maybe travel, or you want to like come together with someone, spend time with someone, or reach a point of stability after a long delay or stalemate, after a lot of indecision. Some of you are following your heart. King of Cups, Full reverse. Oh, the Devil. Whoa. All right, so there's a little bit of hesitancy, or someone has cold feet. What's at the heart? Okay, Six of Pentacles. So you could be focused on equal exchanges, equal give and take. You could be being generous with others, Pisces, or others are being generous with you. Or there's just sort of an equal opportunity arrangements going on here. Maybe this is commercial activities, like commerce, let's make a deal. I don't know, like, so you could be like, I don't know, are you like, buy drugs? Like, you're doing something. You're just, you could be helping people out, honestly. Like, okay, your challenge is the Five of Cups. Four of Swords reverse. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Ace of Pentacles. So there's a little bit of like perfectionism here. Lacking some ambition and focus maybe in your recent past. Like just really perfectionistic. Maybe even a little bit pressed in the recent past with a little bit too much to do. Some of you have felt kind of, you could be feeling restless, some burnout, maybe even part of like some like immersed in social controversy for some of you. Four of Swords reverse. Some of you question whether or not you lost an opportunity here or not, or you're like hesitant to give any more to a certain situation here. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Your challenge is the Five of Cups. So this is acceptance, needing to accept things, forgive, forget, let bygones be bygones, bounce back and recover from disappointments or loss. What's your approach, or near future? Sorry. Empress reverse. Okay, so this is a little bit of creative block. Some of you feel dependent on others, or you're dealing with someone that's not feeling that well. What's your approach? You feel stuck, maybe unable to move on from something, unable to let go, or carrying some baggage here. What's in your environment? Someone here is moody, unrealistic, emotionally out of balance, or jealous, or you're feeling this way like about things going on in your environment, or someone you're dealing with is really just moody. Some of you have like jealous haters. I don't know. Like, what do we got? Page of Swords reversed in your hopes and fears. Outcome, we have this. What? You got the best outcome out of everybody. Ten of Cups, vibing. So this is a happy ending. This is harmony. This could be happy family situations. Things coming into alignment around a dream, a vision, a hope. So you've got stalking, not talking in your hopes and fears. Some of you could be worried about haste or just like undelivered promises. Or someone being all talk and no action, or you being all talk and no action. I don't know. Let's clarify. Why is the Five of Cups your challenge this week? Dropping something or being overwhelmed. This is disorganization. It's maybe you know you need to drop something, or someone's dropping something, or there's some disappointments here. Whoa. Okay, so Knight of Wands reverse. Let me clarify the social controversy here. Four of Cups. Some of you feel rejected, either by your social circle, or you feel immersed in controversy, or you just feel rejected by someone, or you're scared of rejection. Worried about rejection. What's the Ace of Pentacles reverse? Lovers reverse. Okay, there's some sort of disunity here between you and others, and you're scared to go, like, either give more to a situation, or there's some sort of disharmony, or you and others are not on the same page, or there's a disunity, a misalignment of values here between you and others. What's the Six of Pentacles? King of Wands reverse. Okay. Somebody here could have really high standards, or someone standing on moral principle. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Someone could have high expectations. Some of you are like kind of perfectionistic, or you recent past something was unstable. There could have been like a lack of stability, maybe at work or in a work situation, or sudden change. What's the Empress reverse in the near future? Eight of Cups reverse. Someone here, you or someone doesn't know whether to stay or go, or there's this aimless drifting, you know, it's kind of wandering. You don't know whether to walk away from something or someone completely. Let me clarify your approach. Whoa, the Seven of Cups. There's a fantasy person, a fantasy situation. This is Venus and Scorpio energy. Some of you feel like really intensely about something or someone here. Or you're overwhelmed right now with options, paths to choose from. Some of you, this involves like where you live, like location-wise. I don't know, what is this? This is very dreamy energy. Okay, Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Some of you have Sag in your big three, or you're fantasizing over someone that does. Or you're trying to be patient and keep your balance and be have moderation here. You could also be, I don't know, trying to wait something out. What's this person? What's your environment? What's going on here? Oh, strength. This is someone either trying to get their strength back. This could be a Leo of significance. Someone holding back, trying to get their strength back, or trying to discipline themselves. They're trying to be patient. Oh, and the Judgment card. Somebody here could want a second chance, a second crack at something. Or this is you wanting to follow your inner calling. What is this outcome? Or someone else is having some really big... This could be someone having some huge epiphanies. What's the Judgment card? Three of Swords. So whatever these epiphanies are, they're kind of heartbreaking. Somebody could be grieving or experiencing like a painful separation, or feeling conflicted inside. So whatever it is, it's something they're very attached to. This is Minor Arcana Capricorn energy. They're real closed off, whoever this is. Let me clarify the outcome. Seven of Pentacles. You're really invested in something or someone. A happy ending, a dream. This is, you're waiting. Ten of Cups. And the Queen of Pentacles reverse. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Someone here could be like really, some of you could be dealing with a lot of, you're dealing with a lot. Maybe at home, at work, all of the above, and struggling to like balance it all. That could be an imbalance between like work, family, and just various commitments going on in your life. Like, you've got a dream though. What is this? Or you're dealing with someone that's like really overwhelmed and needing to focus on, there could be a health issue. I don't know, what is this? Or financial instability. Oh wow, someone here's stressing out, up all night, stressing, depressed, very anxious, worried about something. This could be you or someone that you care about. What is this about? This could be a family member, a family situation, I don't know. The Devil. Capricorn energy. You're feeling, whatever this is, it's something you feel hella strongly about, or somebody else does. Like, it's like, oh, you're in love. This is like obsessive love for somebody here. Or there's a blockage. Or you just feel bound. You just can't help yourself. Let me clarify the Devil and the King of Cups. Benedicts. This is like, you can't, some of you, your love is like kind of a burden. Or there's a need to, this could be a child or someone younger than you. Others of you are burdened by somebody else's emotional aloofness or immaturity. I don't know. Let me clarify your approach. You have cold feet about something here. The Fool, reverse, and the World. This could be travel, a move, a major decision. The Hierophant, a major commitment. This is Taurus energy. Let me clarify the your, I'm so confused, you guys. I'm tired. And then we got the Sun in your environment. So I don't know. Somebody's revealing a lot here, and they're like, there's someone in your environment that's very nerdy. They're very protective. They're having a lot of downloads. They're having a lot of epiphanies. They're moody. They're kind of inconsistent emotionally, or they're going through, they're trying to get their strength back. What is the Strength card? What is this person holding back? Some of you are dealing with a Leo. Others of you, this is a child or someone younger than you. I don't know. Or a lover. What is the Leo card? What is Strength here? Oh, Knight of Swords. So this is a lot happening very quickly. So this could involve travel. They're scared. This person is like really on edge about something for some reason. They're doing their best to like set themselves free from that, or I don't know. This is weird, you guys. Let me clarify the outcome. What does this mean for Pisces this week? Taking control of something here. What's Aries Emperor card? Yeah, there's a... I don't know. You could feel conflicted about what to do. You could be ending certain things at the same time as beginning new ones, phasing certain things out. For some reason, you're hesitant to give more to a situation. There's some sort of disappointment that's a challenge for you or someone you care about this week. What's the Five of Cups? It seems like somebody's real overwhelmed. Whether that's you or someone you care about, I don't know. Yeah, Three of Cups reversed. This could be a friend of yours, or there's more than one person involved, or there's social disunity, or there's a lack of unity here for some reason in a community situation. Some of you feel ignored by a friend or by a community. I don't know. You're having some either wake-up calls or reality checks, or you're trying to come out of fear. Some of you have it's like you're stuck. You could have a hard time letting something go, or you're carrying baggage. You're having a hard time moving on from something. I don't know, Pisces. So there's things that are revealed here. Some of you, all of this stuff could involve travel. Let me get you some advice for this week. There's definitely some huge downloads coming towards you in your near future. Someone could not be feeling well, I'm hearing. It could be you. It could be someone you care about. But it's like there's a need to either make a decision, do something about it, or I don't know. This is weird. What does Pisces need to hear? quiet retreat. Yeah, some of you are pulling back from certain things that you've always done, things that you've been committed to. And now there's you've got a lot of choices, a lot of options. You could be needing to pull back to get your bearings, or someone else needs to retreat. We have quiet retreat. So it's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. You're beginning a really major Pluto in the 12th house transit, Pisces rising. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. So if you're confused, tune into that still small voice from within. What else does Pisces need to hear? Obstacles and blocks are lifted. Beautiful. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Yeah, some of you have a lot going for you right now with all of this, like, second house stellium. Okay, one more. Do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Yeah, I do see a lot of fantasizing here, but it's okay. You're adjusting to a lot of transits, a lot of ingresses. Everybody is this week, so I do feel like everyone should kind of go easy on themselves this week. It's a lot of new energy to adapt to. Let's get you one more. Bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, do some other activity, or connect with the limitless vastness. Anyways, I did my best, you guys. I'm sorry about the, thank you for hanging out with me, by the way, before I start apologizing profusely. Like, thank you for hanging out with me. If you guys like these readings, smash the like button. Sorry for the, I don't know, part 1 being so glitchy, and then me having to be exhausted in part 2 because of that. So yeah, normally I don't do them in parts. The part 1 stream dropped after Leo, so I had to do it in parts. But thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I'm gonna get off of here and timestamp these bad boys and get some rest. Happy new moon. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for smashing the like button, and I'll see you all in the next one.